Tyson for?
Hey, this is Ross Payton with Roleplaying Public Radio. We're playing Dungeon Crawl Classics. This is Perils of the Sunken City, a level 0 adventure.
Oh my god!
So we're here.
Doomy doom.
Tom, Aaron, David, Sean, and Ann. They all have a squad of 4 peasants, so we have 20 brave souls.
With pitchforks and torches.
With, hopefully...
No
it's Peasant Squad on 21 Death Street.
Dude. Pitchforks and torches, we're a little high and mighty on ourselves today, aren't we?
Yeah.
Have you seen what a pitchfork can do?
Pitchforks are actually one of the better ones.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good. So.
You are a band of desperate souls gathered together on the outskirts of the great city. Farmers, bakers, chicken butchers, you are no heroes.
The great city.
Because we were stupid enough
yes.
not to sacrifice somebody else to the Elder God and move our town 5 miles away.
Well, you know that the massive swamp that lies in front of you, the Sunken City, holds treasures that your peasant minds can barely comprehend.
And that's literally true.
And we want to build a castle on it that can sink to the ground, and we can build another castle on top of it.
You don't know the history.
Episode, we're never going to let Ross talk.
Sorry. Jesus. Sorry.
Don't worry, I'll take it out of the characters.
Again.
No, we're too late for
These
that.
treasures you can barely comprehend. They're yours for the taking if you can but muster the courage to claim them. Before you sits the fabled sending stone, a monolith some 15 feet tall. By placing your hands on its rocky surface, you know that by some cursed power, you will vanish and reappear somewhere deep in the heart of the swamp where the dark denizens and glory await. It is time to go. As you place your hands on the stones, and within moments you know that your former life is vanishing. Like all else about you, you are drawn into the impenetrable darkness of the sending stone's power. This is essentially poverty-based adventuring. You're very poor people, and this is one way to get, an actual money and survive. You do know, basically, you live in the squatter village right outside the great city, and if you can find treasure and bring it back, the Sending Stone's used basically a somewhat random, capricious teleporting system that takes you anywhere. There are vast ruins in the swamp ahead of you, a dead civilization, basically. The great city has been building. Basically, you've been slowly retreating as the swamp has been advancing over the centuries. If you can find what they call gray prizes and bright prizes, a man in the squatter village will sell them to you at full price, and so you could get hundreds or even thousands of gold coins.
Dear God, man!
Yes,
Inflate the local economy.
What do we buy? Is there anything we can buy for that?
Well, you would have to split it among the survivors and then the next of kin of the survivors. You're part of a free company.
Basically, one of our arms is going to be very wealthy.
Yes, possibly. That's the best case scenario. You have to find the treasure.
Maybe a pinky.
This arm is the richest thing in this village.
So, after an endless moment lost in the swirling darkness of the Sending Stone's transporting magic, you emerge into the light, your feet slapping onto the muddy ground in a shower of dirty spray. Your vision clears to reveal a tall, weathered stone monolith rising before you, which is another Sending Stone, obviously. As you and your companion stumble away from the stone, you just turn to discover you're in a huge, grass-filled court, 120 strides to a side, veiled in a ragged dome of clinging mist. The wall ringing the court is largely rubble, and beyond the crumbling barrier, the swamp extends into the mists in all directions. The scent of decay is overwhelming. But to the north, a gleaming structure rises from the tall grass to dominate the far side of the court. A circular arena of shining marbles, seemingly untouched by the years that have left the rest of the court in ruin.
Peasants leave.
Yes. From the west, the subtle aroma of wood smoke and roasting meat cuts through the decay. At first glance, the court appears empty of life, but the shoulder-high grass could hide almost anything.
There be Pokemon in there.
Yes, clearly. No, go for it. Yeah, that test that theory
Keep
out.
out of the tall grass.
So
There'd be
you
raptors and Pokemon there.
are in front of the Sending Stone. This is where you have to go to if you want to
Perils.
return.
I want to introduce our.
Yes, at this point, you all look around and you can introduce your little squad. So we'll start with Aaron.
Nope.
Hi, Aaron.
Hey, I decided not to bring back the my survivors from last time, even though the experience probably would have helped the group.
Well, yes, those of you who actually survive with any characters can then level them up to the level 1 and get a character class.
But Goatly will return another day, but we have our new group from this village, which includes first, John Peters, the parsnip farmer.
Oh my god.
You love that and you know it, so shut
Well,
hell up.
we'll see how the
Let's see.
dungeon likes it.
Yeah, Frank Chaucer, the Miller Baker. And you should get this one, Ross. Raybold Marsh, the urchin. Read Grief Seeds.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Bitter Seeds. Sorry, why did I say Grief Seeds? Bitter Seeds. And then Ori, the dwarven miner. So,
all right. Very good, Sean.
All right, I've got Ted, the beetle. So, by beetle, I mean lower level functionary in a church or court, not
All right.
the insect.
Beetle with a D, not a T.
Correct.
I was going to ask, where's Ringo, mate?
Yeah,
but
well,
I like that. Is that a potential Father Ted reference, though?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Then I have the very noble ditch digger, Pete of the Pete.
Pete. Pete's my specialty.
yeah.
The halfling vagrant, Hobo Baggins. And Metzger the butcher, who does very little talking and mostly just lots of cleaving.
Hopefully he'll do
Right.
more of the latter.
The meat should be separate.
Yes.
More like, Fleisch ist nicht verboten. Tot, tot, tot.
Ready to come to my fjord.
Yes. All right. Next up we have Anne.
All right,
Hi,
I
Anne.
have Dirt, the orphan.
I don't know about you. I'm rooting for Dirt.
Yeah.
One-eyed Betty, the fortune teller, and Baldric, the turnip farmer.
Who's the second character?
Oh, Indigo, the halfling dyer.
Oh.
The turnip farmer, what do you have?
A cunning plant.
There we go.
Excuse me, Your
very
Highness.
good.
Problems with the staff.
All right, David.
Well, I noticed a theme with mine, so I'm just going to put it out there on the table. These were not volunteers as much as people who were in the stockade who were just kind of marched to the stone and you're putting your hands on it. Touch of ne'er-do-wells.
Touch my
Sure.
stone.
So, in keeping with that, we've got Wilhelm Scheigenheim, the outlaw, Face, the confidence artist, Cheryl, the halfling gypsy, and Quillaril, the elven sage. I kind of looked at his stats and went, that's Elvin Hemingway, so he will be played as such.
Just so you know, there actually is backstory about this whole great city and everything that it describes how.
Fuck that, Elvin Hemingway.
Oh no! Like they're saying that one way for poor people to get out of debtor's prison is to sign up for a free company and go into one of these dungeons. And for a free company, you put your name or your mark on a list somewhere. So if you don't come back, they know. And
It's
that's
also a way of solving the hunger crisis and the problem of overpopulation.
Oh yeah, no.
It solves a lot of
I mean, especially since the last plan by Jonathan Swift.
It also keeps the monsters satiated so they don't come further and annoy the nice people.
Ritual sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's the
Package
circle of
is a
life.
nice deal.
Yep. And occasionally somebody comes back with something nice.
It's like Cabin in the Woods, medieval style.
Exactly.
I was drunk in public one time too many,
Finally, Tom.
but I've read
Yes.
books about this
Well,
place.
I'm a random gathering that were chosen definitely for their skills because we have Argyle, the elven glassblower, who's also an idiot.
What's his intelligence?
4. In fact, according to this, he's nominally sentient. But he's an expert glassblower.
Probably why he got volunteered for
infinitely
this.
smarter than your glass blower.
Are you
I
kidding?
know,
Those are
isn't
the
he?
Rhodes Scholars of this world.
Glass. Yeah. Then there of course is the farmer brothers, Hans and Franz. One is a rice farmer with a duck, and one is a wheat farmer with a cow.
Did they get pitchforks?
They both have pitchforks.
Oh man, overpowered.
Because, for one, his personal farming sigil is a duck.
Oh yeah.
The other's personal farming sigil is not a cow, actually, but for some reason he has a cow.
Yeah.
You should use the duck like you would in falconry, and then use the cow as a mount.
We did, it was good.
Okay, who's your fourth character?
And finally, there is Bloody Hell. That's his name. He is an orphan, but he just recently discovered he has a brother named Crikey.
Had a brother.
Bad.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Oh, he's looking.
He's coming because, I don't know, maybe I'll find him in this dungeon.
All right.
That seems like the kind of thing he'd do.
Well, first, yes. So you have all been chosen or have volunteered for a free company, so you can make a better life for yourself, or at least have a
Exit this veil of tears.
yes.
Because, and hey, if we
Little
die,
column A, little column B.
if we die, does it really matter?
It's a win-win.
You have no idea what novels I have left to write.
You can
The Old Man in the Underground.
head north, northeast to head directly towards the arena.
Wait. Is this that free thinking thing they talked about? I think it's bollocks. You don't think for yourself. Your superiors do it for you.
So we're not going north by northwest, we're going north by northeast.
Well, that's sort of the general direction of the giant, it looks like a massive arena in front of you. So you could head directly to that. You smell smoke and the faint scent of meat.
Do we hear the sound of thunder near the dome?
No, it goes beyond.
Just wait, Sean. Or you can head directly to You could head directly east towards the center of the
How
meat.
many enter?
Yeah. 20.
And how many?
Yeah.
And how many?
Well, I don't know. You haven't got there. Let's see how many actually are. So what do you guys want to do? I'll just go. Yeah.
Floating bits come to
We'll
the
just go left to right. Eric.
So
chum.
it's like, so we could go around basically front or around on the other side.
I mean, it's like you're here. The arena's here. You could go straight to it, but you smell smoke coming from this direction.
And the smell of cooking meat, you say.
I say we go to the barbecue.
Barbecues are always good.
Well, we could possibly pick up some other survivors. So
No.
that's the way of Barter Town. And I heard,
No, most likely we're gonna have to kill them. It's alright.
Fleisch ist Fleisch.
Okay.
So
All right. So you're heading. I don't know what you're rolling for. You.
What are you rolling for?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I failed though.
Yay!
There'd be a penalty for the failed.
Oh, no.
roll.
It wasn't a natural one. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
If it was,
By the way, if you get a natural one, please tell Ross and get ready for the squeeing.
there's so many fun rules for natural ones and natural 20s.
He loves him. There's some fumble rules.
There are. So is everybody else heading with Aaron's characters, or you guys want to head north towards?
No, we're a
Fletcher is definitely going towards the barbecue.
Okay.
I think we're all heading towards the
All right.
barbecue.
I just want to make sure.
Are you going
Any
towards the
dissenters towards
barbecue?
the barbecue?
Is it
All
part
right.
of your
This is where old woman Josie's almanac is pointing me to.
All right, so as you push through tall grass towards the enticing smell of roasting meat, bristly faces with shining milk-white eyes suddenly appear in the grass at your feet. As you appear to deliver a well-placed boot to drive the vermin off, they rise from the grass to nearly the height of a man. With a discordant chorus of hissing snarls, the opossum-headed humanoids spring forward with javelins and clubs raised. This is, and we have art here. Be prepared for awesomeness. You are facing a band of opossum men. And you have just...
Ja, hinterlandische Straßencousine.
Wait, it's the Nick Nolte people?
yeah, sauerkraut, lager beer thing. Shut up.
All right, well...
For you monolinguals, that is...
All right, everyone roll initiative.
Roadkill cuisine.
Just roll once for each group. You can use your highest initiative bonus.
But we're using one character at a time here.
Well, like, you can all roll for combat, but the thing is there's tall grass in front of you. It's all around you, so you can't sweep forward.
I'm actually going to use my lowest initiative bonus to get 11.
All right. Did anyone get higher than a 19?
Fuck no.
No.
All right. Then we'll just go... They will go first, and then you will go. So what'd you get?
5.
5. All right. What'd you get, Aaron?
10.
10. Sean.
11.
Anne.
18.
18. Oh, man, close.
Very close.
But
David.
it's still failure.
David.
14.
Okay. And there are... I will say with the grass, you can each fight with 2 characters. Your other 2 are too far back to rush up this round.
Me grinder.
so,
a grinder
guess-
of meat.
But the opossum men are all...
Say that
just-
again, Ross.
Opossum men?
Thank you.
Are, let's see here, there are 8 of them, so...
Are those real? Is that an actual thing?
Yes.
Well, it's a possible.
All right, so the first 2 are going to attack David for that pun. So your first 2 characters, first character is going to get an 11. Does that hit?
Nope.
All right, and then the other one, another 11 for your other character.
Nope.
Both of them have more than. All right.
Yep.
So you don't say farewell to your arms?
I do not.
All right.
Sean gets the next one for that pun.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Bring it.
So each of you will take one attack, so that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Sean will take one more attack, and then Aaron, because he was the one who volunteered to go this way. So, Sean, your first character gets a 7, so I assume that misses.
Armor class is 9, so
Yeah.
yes.
And next one, 8. Rolling terribly tonight.
Nope.
Unlike yesterday.
Well,
I know.
you're dealing with
Yeah.
not too bright marsupials, so...
Yeah, they're not very. They're really not that badass at all.
Okay. Possums. Do one
6. Wow.
Do one of them have like a? Does one have like a banjo?
8. Nothing. All right. So then it's just Sean and Anne and Tom. So Anne, 9 would not hit you, and Tom, natural 20.
Yay!
All right.
Who dies?
Let's take a look here.
Oh, the crit table.
Yeah. Let me roll for the 7. Let's see here. Smash foe's head. Inflict plus 2d3 damage with
It
a
says
strike.
hand, not head.
Yeah, sorry, hand. So they
Important
throw a
distinction.
javelin through your hand. Or actually, no, just a club. They reach up, smash your hand in. Let's see if your character dies.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah, probably will.
Have
I
some.
guess that is feasible if you bled out from your
Yeah.
hand.
Only one.
So.
2 damage and 3 damage. Absolute minimum damage.
Argyle lives.
But he breaks. Yeah, 2 of your fingers are broken.
Glass.
All right. So you're all still standing. So Anne, 2 of your characters can attack this round.
Okay. I'll start with Boldrick.
Okay.
He's a pitchfork.
Well, Baldric, what are you doing?
Does Baldric know what to do with a pitchfork?
Can I just say I'm going to attack one? Do I
Yeah.
just do
Yeah.
anything
No,
specific?
they have 2 hit points each. I'll
Okay.
spoil that. They're not,
Right.
chaos lords or
4.
anything.
No, wait.
First you have to roll the hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
First, you gotta see.
They all rolled. They all whiffed. So
I
like
got a 12.
12 will hit.
It's not the only thing that's minute,
And
Baldric.
4.
Your brain, for instance.
You already rolled
Reroll
it.
it.
Nah.
All right. So one's dead. All right.
Then you've got another character to swing with.
Yeah, you can swing. Yeah, you can choose 2 characters.
Possum super.
Okay, I guess I'll use my staff.
Wunderbar.
Yeah.
2.
2. That misses. All
But
right.
at least it wasn't a 1.
Yes, 1s are awesome. Not for you, but for me.
So
Let's see here. Next up is David.
I think you said you were one of my art critics. Didn't you like my writing?
Vomit.
That's a 14.
14 will hit.
For 6.
6 damage.
Yeah, with a dagger.
Damn. Yeah, no, 1's totally dead.
Slices und makes Julian fries.
What the hell are Julian fries?
Your next character can go.
You don't want to mess with Hemingway.
Like, but they are called Julians. That sounds lovely.
Okay, and will an 8 hit?
No. All right.
So, yeah, the outlaw whiffs, but
Yeah.
All right,
the
Argyle.
sage is stabby.
Argyle's up front.
Sean is next, actually.
I know.
All right then. I am going to attack with Metzger the Butcher.
All right.
So, what am I using?
Blitzkrieg.
If you're
Roll the
using,
20.
yeah, it will say on your weapon if you have a bonus on the attack roll or anything.
Oh,
It'll
that'll
say
be-
like short bow or plus 0 or whatever.
Oh, it's -2.
Yeah.
8.
All right, that totally misses. Your second character can attack too.
Oh, well, then we'll say Pito the Pete
All right.
is going to take his shovel
You know what I like?
kill.
All right,
I like mud.
this is pre-dead roadkill. This is
That'll be 5.
5 will still
It's
miss.
just on the hoof. It's,
Yeah.
it's fresh.
You're fighting in swampy tall grass. It's not like the best battlefield. It's not.
Wait, this is what this should be right at home if you.
Yeah.
Pete.
Bog, I know.
Well, you-
like I'm more distracted by the bog of peat than I am the.
Roadkill that is actually fighting back. That's that
Not
is
really
kind
used to that.
of, Aaron.
John
That's
Peters
what
will
it's
go
supposed
ahead
to
and
be.
make an
The
attack
meat
with
is
his pitchfork.
All right.
I swear to God, if I lose my organic certification like the last time with that damn glow cloud,
Damn glow cloud.
all hail. 17.
17 will totally hit.
All right, and that's
Don't roll a 1.
D8. 2.
2. That kills one. Thank God. I didn't want to keep hit points. He has 1 left. All right, you're getting the 1 wounded one or the others that are not wounded. He is 50% dead.
So,
all right.
and, do I have another attack with...
Yeah, your other guy can attack.
Let's see with this. Chaucer will go in with
This
his
is not,
club.
like, extremely complex stuff.
Haken die Beine.
So, it's going to take some while to get the beats out of you. 9.
9
Actually,
hits.
10. Excuse me.
10 will still miss.
So,
I
all
have
right.
an AC of an 11. So, let's see here. So, Tom.
What does that critical hit to the hand mean?
I'll say you have a -2 on attack rolls for that.
Well, because Argyle was the one up front. He's like, how do I hand?
Yeah.
And now you have a built-in fan.
Yeah.
I like it.
Your character's not ambidextrous, unfortunately. 12 was that with the penalty? -2 to hit. Because you have to
So
use your
10.
10.
Fuck!
You switch. All right. So your other character.
And now Bloody Hell will come up with
All right.
his club like, yeah, I bought it at the club store.
All right.
And just like his brother, he's
Not
off
a
to a good
fumble,
start.
All right. So that ends the first round. We'll check their morale. 3 of them have been killed. They are not super brave. I will say 13 or less. They will run away. And so they start running. They start scattering in all directions. Some back towards...
Nein, sie schmecken gut. Wir brauchen die Beine.
Are any of you going to be chasing them?
No, but one of mine does.
All right,
have a
Sean
roll.
is chasing them. All right. The ones that are closest to you that you have the best... You make an agility check. DC 6. So roll a D20 modified by your agility modifier.
A D20.
Yeah, D20.
3.
Okay, well, you know they are heading to the north, probably northwest towards that tall.
Ranged attack, Ross?
The what?
Possible for a ranged attack before they get too far?
There's tall grass. You can't really see that well.
Can I make the same agility instead of chasing, but
Yes,
get a shot? Okay.
you can continue chasing, but you can't make a free attack on them.
Okay. 16 on the...
Agility.
Yeah.
All right. You make a range attack.
And will a 10 hit?
No, you will not.
Rock goes wide.
Yes, you lose a rock.
She picks up another.
You're actually you can't find rocks. It's swampy mud. There's not
Good thing we stocked up on rocks.
You have a limited supply.
We need to bring a rock farmer.
Frogs. Can we pick
You
up
can keep
frogs?
chasing them. You just can't get a free attack. So do you keep chasing them, or are you gonna?
Yeah.
All right, give me another agility check.
9!
Eins.
A natural 1. All right.
No, not a natural one.
With
Okay.
its mod-
With
Just
the
modifiers.
modifier.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to excite you.
Almost as good.
It's so sad because you looked so happy.
I know. I was.
You wouldn't have been after.
All right, you push through. You push through the tall grass. The ground grows less firm with each step. As your final footstep sinks completely into ankle-deep water, you stumble and fall and make a grisly discovery. The remains of a half-eaten corpse, another opossum man, submerged a few feet in front of you. Past it, you can hear another opossum man running towards you. Make an intelligence check. Which is,
Straight up, 11.
Okay, you don't see anything other than the opossum man running away. You could spend your action getting up and running after him.
I will do that.
All right, give me an agility check.
9.
Okay. You do not see the submerged monster that ate that one, because that one has been dead for a while. So, let's see here. I suppose a 7 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
All right. It lashes up. It is mouth like a crocodile. It is quite large. It nearly catches you, but it's all up in your business.
Does it also have tentacles?
No, it actually you can see it. It's actually
No octopus?
it is a crocodilo, half crocodile, half armadillo.
Yes!
So.
Genetic monstrosities of this waste.
Yes. So was that all your characters, or just the one who was chasing after?
That was just the butcher.
All right, just the butcher. All right, so the rest of you.
Can you try to mount the crocodilo
He sure can on his next action.
and use it as a mount in the future?
Well, hold on. We'll get to combat between you and the crocodile in a second. For the rest of your party, the rest of you let the opossum flee. You can either search the pit. Someone calls out that the butcher has gone off chasing one. David's character saw that. Then you lose sight of him because, again, tall grass, you can't see too far.
Do we hear the screaming and the...
Make intelligence checks. If you get a 10 or better, you can hear that.
Yes.
15.
Yes.
It sounds like he's about to
16.
bite off more than he can chew.
All right. So those of you make it, you can tell that. So you can figure out he went up somewhere towards the northwest from your position, and because you went over here and he went that way, so it's somewhere in that area. So you can go up and try and help him. You can search the camp, or you could split up. Some searching the camp, some doing that. Or what do you guys want to do? So, like, Anne, what is your group of character you want to do?
I'm going to search the camp.
Search the camp, yeah. Butcher will be fine. So, David?
Reserve the right to go last. Tom?
All right.
Help the butcher?
Yeah, let's help the butcher.
All right, so you run off.
I'm fine.
No, I like the way he
I have a
talks.
side of beef that I can use with the crocodilo.
All right.
Fine.
I don't want it to go to waste either.
Tom doesn't know that, so...
I didn't see your giant side of beef.
Yeah.
Bearing that in mind, we're searching the camp.
All right, so...
Wait a minute. This looks like it might make for interesting story fodder.
Okay, so you'll take you 2 rounds to get there. So he'll have to survive 2 rounds before you get there.
Yes, I have time. So.
Yes, so Aaron?
I'm going
I
to
can't hand.
so-
You're searching the camp
Yes.
still? All right, so everyone else has abandoned the butcher.
I'm sorry.
All right, so...
Why are you sorry? I am totally fine with this.
Roll initiative.
Okay. That'll be 8.
That beats a 6. You get your first action.
Okay. Can I use the side of beef to try and domesticate the crocodilo?
You sure can. That would be a personality check.
Straight up roll. 8.
Somehow it does not seem convinced. It
can't
sees a
dump-
larger meal holding... Well, wait, I can have that and the other meal if I kill him first.
Sean, let's look at this logically.
Yeah.
If a slice of pizza came up to you and held out a cupcake,
Yeah.
after you finished eating the cupcake, would you or would you not eat the slice of pizza?
Why not both?
Probably not. Indigestion.
Anyways, it will try and bite you again.
This is a crocodile.
Yeah, it is. Wow, still rolling terribly.
Yes. More time.
4. All right, so that was round 1. Round 2, you can try again.
Okay, I will try the personality thing again.
Okay.
2.
All right. It still does not seem to be convinced. Anyways, it will try and attack you. Actually, give me another person intelligence check too.
10.
Okay, you do not notice the other one sneaking up on you because you were
Clever
waiting.
girl.
Yeah. So the first one will go and gets a 19.
Bring it! Boss!
For 5 damage.
I have 4 hit points.
Well, that's what we call a conundrum.
Ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence for our fallen friend, the butcher.
All right, so
Mathematik ist schwierig.
Tom, you were heading up to say
Yes.
just one character or all your characters?
Actually, Hans and Franz will run.
All right, so Hans and Fran get there around.
Like, we are coming!
Teutonische victory!
My brother cannot speak, he is very dumb.
So both of
Use him
you.
as bait. No.
All right, so Tom, you get there around later. You see that it is open. The grassland has turned into actual marsh. And you can see 2 crocodillos beginning to take chunks out of it looks like the butcher's corpse. Now you could try to rescue him by rolling him over, but you'd have to get there and fight off 2 crocodillos. Looks like they haven't taken any essential chunks out of him yet.
Like, let's farm them!
All right, no, let's.
Kite!
All right, roll initiative.
Domesticate and breed them.
Lovely. 7.
7. All right, so you 2 are going at the exact same initiative as
Well,
they are.
Space Florida.
do they charge and roar at us?
They turn, and both one will bite Hans and one will bite Franz. So,
And I will roll 2.
well, you can make your attacks. I assume you're attacking them, right?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Don't worry, we totally got this.
Yeah, no.
Good luck with that.
So a 9, does that hit Hans?
Nope.
All right, this is. Does a 12 hit Franz?
By 1 it does.
Oh, yes. Also, defenders do not win ties in this game.
Yeah, I figured.
Only 1 point of damage.
All
All right, you can roll.
right, first Hans does a 14 hit.
14 does hit.
Yay! 1d8 plus 2. 3.
All right, you actually wound the crocodile. I will have to keep count of its hit points. All right.
And Hans.
3 points.
Hans is not quite as strong, but
Yeah.
11.
Nope.
We got you. Don't worry.
All right, round 2.
Let's
see
do
how-
it.
Miss.
No. And
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
totally,
totes.
that's a
That's
21.
Hans, though.
Yeah. No, I went Hans Franz. So this
yeah,
is going
this
after
is Franz
Yeah.
and this is Hans.
All right. Well, this is the same one attacking the one that did 1 point.
You want to kill him. I understand.
Well, I'm just saying. It's
I know you're
second
just
roll.
saying.
Another point of damage. All right. I'm
Wow.
Terrible.
Okay,
These are
Hans.
some badass farmers.
Yeah. Totes.
All right.
They are from Germany.
Yeah.
A lot of bad things happen to German
That will
farmers
be
in the Middle
a
Ages.
5.
All right. It's still up.
And
How much
Hans.
famine? Not enough.
Yes.
All right.
Now we're talking 10.
All right. They both have a +2 to damage.
Oh no, 9. Sorry.
One's got.
No, it's 1d8 plus 3. Yeah, so I'm sorry, that was 11.
All right. Wow. You killed the second crocodile.
Like,
Crocodillo.
wait, farmer!
Do they have a nest?
Like,
Take the eggs and raise them as our own.
That's another hit.
yeah,
They will
This is
have
on
friends.
Hans this time. For 3 points of damage.
he's still up. He's got 6.
Oh wow, they both have a lot of hit points.
You guys.
Well, this
are-
is on Hans.
No, that's Franz. This
okay.
is Hans.
All right. So why aren't you
You
keeping
said
track
you.
of their?
I am.
I went Hans Franz every time, so I hit Franz twice and I
Yes.
hit Hans once.
Write down 2 points.
I got it in
Who,
my brain.
who got the fingers broken?
That was Argyle.
Oh, Argyle. Okay.
I got this.
Might
All right, well-
write down bitch.
No.
All right.
That was Franz and now Hans. How about a 12?
No.
All right. Top of the. Okay, who's he attacking?
Actually, he's going to attack both. He's going to turn around and do a tail sweep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg.
Hans.
Got a problem with that?
Natural 1, fumble. All right. But these are made at the same time. So, fumble.
No.
Fumble for the crocodile.
And both missed.
Let's say I will treat this as medium armor. First off, I'll roll damage because I did hit with 1 on Franz for another point of damage. I have rolled nothing.
That's
but
Franz. He's down to 1 hit point.
You might write that down.
I got it in my head, David. Damn.
Please write it down.
No, I have a pencil. I don't need your stupid
Well, then
pencil.
write it
Then
down.
use it.
David, you're not the GM.
Let's see here.
Guys, if we do not do this, we're going to turn this whole party around and starve, okay? We're going to be happy?
7. I will see. You must retrieve. You drop your weapon. That really isn't applicable.
They
Trips
could
and falls
lose
over.
teeth.
It was a tail sweep.
He broke his tail.
The tail.
Yeah, he
could fall
broke
off.
his tail. He can't do his tail sweep anymore. So,
All right.
all right.
Fine.
The
We'll
tail
make you
eats the
guys
best
happy.
part.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Here we go. Miss.
Yeah.
Total hit.
And here we go with a bite, and he will hit Hans.
Oh, Hans this time?
Yeah, it's always
Well, it
Hans.
also
It's
says
always
in
been
here-
Hans, then Franz. And this is 8 points of damage, so that will kill him.
Yes. And
Well,
Yeah, you
actually,
can roll
Ross,
that.
on that
This
fumble,
Kickstarter game,
Yeah,
that you
Ross
drop
got
your
it.
weapon, you must retrieve it or draw a new one on your next action. So
He has 2. He used his tail sweep last turn, so he can't. I say broke his tail.
he still has his bite.
He still has his bite attack.
doesn't he have to turn a little bit and bring it to bear?
He's just death rolling at this point. He's a giant crocodile monster.
Oh, I tried.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's fine.
No,
Seven.
you kill him. You kill him. But Hans is dead.
No, unless I get to him.
Yeah, no, you killed both of them. So,
It's probably too late for the butcher.
It's not.
I will say no. It falls within it. So
Can I have like one arm missing now?
You could,
All right.
if you make your luck check. You have to roll under your equal or under your luck.
Okay, well, I'll do that for me.
Yeah.
Oh, Hans has a luck of 17.
Okay.
Under or equal, you say?
But he dies.
Yes.
He dies with an 18. All right.
Hans is dead.
Under or equal, you say?
Under or equal.
I rolled an 11. His luck is 9.
That would mean he did not make it.
Ding dong, the butcher dies.
Having chunks out of you in swamp water. So 2 characters are
Who
down.
will give us a round
But
of
you've
applause?
killed
It begins!
You've killed 2 crocodiles. Meanwhile, in the camp, your party has...
Franz, look for eggs.
Look, y'all alright?
Back at the Opossum Men camp, you thoroughly search it. Between you find 4 crates. 3 of the crates have been burst open; their contents ransacked, but the 4th is intact. 8 bottles of fortified wine, packed in straw, labeled the 2 copper dropper, are there. The crates are lashed together with 40 feet of
We
good
found
quality
7
rope.
bottles of wine.
And show
God
signs of
damn
being
it.
dragged from the east. You follow the drag marks to find a small raft tied up next to a brackish body of water extending into the mists and parts unknown. They also had 2 javelins and 2 clubs. And you can also find... you can piece together 2 complete sets of filthy but functional hide armor. Which will give you +2 armor class for
From the crocodilo carapaces?
from a mixed mash of things like hide. Also from Dead Opossum Men. They're not picky. They use everything from their own dead. So who wants the write down who wants the opossum armor? Who wants the javelins? Who wants the clubs?
Well, I'll take one of the sets of armor if you guys don't mind.
Okay.
So, did you want the armor, or did you want any of the javelins, or?
I don't know. What's considered a low armor class? Like mine's 10. Is that okay?
That's standard. That's
Base.
unarmored human.
So if someone's less than 10, they should probably take it.
It's only. I only have less. My lowest is 9, and the rest are 10. So I'd roll off with it if you want to. So just to make it fair.
Can some of us go and skin the crocodilos for the carapaces? To use those as armor?
How do you fashion them into armor?
It's pretty easy. You just cut the carapace off and just punch holes for your
Anybody who has a butcher or a farmer could, I guess.
I still have a farmer.
All right, make an intelligence check. You have 2 hides to work with.
Oh, this is the dumb brother.
You have to. He's the only one who knows about him, so he does it himself, or he goes back.
Okay,
to
well, he has a -2 because his
Crocodilos.
intelligence is 5.
I want one of the armors.
But let's
Well,
see
first,
if he
let's see
makes
if
it.
he actually
can make
makes
it.
it. Yeah.
Nope, he does not.
All right, there's one more set. There were 2 crocodiles.
Okay, but I messed that one up.
Yeah, he did mess that one up.
You don't need to tell me.
Just the voice in his head.
Nope.
All right. So
I mangled them.
it was a good idea, Sean. Unfortunately, a bad craftsmanship.
Oh well.
All right, so you.
So we had 8 bottles of wine. There's 2 clubs and 2 javelins.
And 40 feet of rope.
What a lovely
Can I have a
length
javelin?
of twine.
Yeah, go for it.
Javelin does 1d4.
And then there were 2 sets
believe.
of hide.
Why does it say 1d6 on this one?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. That's just them throwing it. They were pretty crafty throwing it.
So were you wanting the armor
You
and?
can take it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm willing to roll for it to be fair on that. So okay.
Okay, so the 2 hide armors are divvied out.
Okay. And how much was the protection on that?
2 points.
2 points. Cool.
So it would raise your AC to 12.
12.
Also, if you notice, when you wear light armor, your fumble table goes from D4 to a D8.
Which means things can get worse.
Yes.
Shit.
That is the disadvantage.
Sorry, I didn't know.
No,
Okay.
it's so much better.
It's bound to me. I can't remove it. Why did you do this to me?
No, I didn't say that at all.
All part of her plan.
All right, so at this point, you have cleared the field in front of the arena.
But I had a question.
Yes.
The raft, how many people can ride in it?
2.
Oh.
And it heads off into the mists, i.e., the area I have not, that is not in this adventure.
No, we're not supposed to take this raft.
Yeah.
Sir, not
The
appearing in
Opossum
this
Men
film.
found some trader, killed him, or some other explorer killed him and took his stuff. Is what I'm saying.
We cut the raft up and fashioned it into armor.
You would need an axe. Do any of you have an axe to chop the wood up?
No.
But maybe if we break one of the last 6 bottles of wine, we could use that.
No!
We have javelins if we need to really use a spear.
Javelins are
Nobody
piercing weapons. You
picked up-
can't hack apart wood with a
Nobody
javelin.
picked up the butcher's cleaver.
You will fail.
Well,
That's quitter talk, is what
nobody picked up the butcher's cleaver, so we don't.
I mean, the raft you could take with you if you wanted to.
We could strap it to somebody's back, and that would be their arm.
There are enough. There are 18 of you left. There are plenty of spare hands. You could. It is just logs rolled up with. The 2 characters are dead, right?
Yes.
So that would be
I'm just playing
Okay.
with you.
Well, you gave me the excuses to kill your character first. So, all right. So Sunken Garden. So at this point you've cleared the field in front of you, and all that is left is the arena itself. So I assume you head towards the gatehouse of the arena, which looks like the only way in. The walls themselves look pretty high and smooth, so you'd be very difficult
Before
to
we do that, can I make an intelligence roll when John Peters consults the Almanac of Damned Fortresses to see if there's secret entrances?
What the hell are you? Almanac of Damned Fortresses?
I'm making an excuse to make an intelligence roll to see if there's anything else.
Can I look to see if there's-
yeah, sure, all right.
That's why I'm...
I was going to say, you don't have that.
I know. 17! Actually, 18, excuse me.
Well, you know, you realize this must be a dungeon or an area that hasn't been looted yet. You're very far, you can't even see the Great City, because, again, the ruins extend from the edge of the Great City to, well, really, really far back. And the areas near the city have been thoroughly looted. So this is really far. Probably no one living in memory has seen this place.
Okay.
And probably a wizard did it, is responsible for that.
That's what's written in the Almanac. A wizard did it.
A pinball wizard.
Yes. So that's what you figure out. Also, you remember that a demon is responsible for the magic of the Sending Stone. So there's that. Anyway.
So, I would like to know if I could be looking for a secret door. My name is Ted, by the way.
All right. You can...
I have a 4-leaf clover. I don't have any hard stars or horseshoes, though.
Where are you searching? Are you going to go in the gatehouse to look for a secret door, or are you going to
No,
go
around the perimeter.
around the perimeter of the arena? Of course you are. The massive arena that will take you hours to search. Of course you are. Give me an intelligence check.
Yeah.
That'll be a -1 modifier.
Yeah, no.
It'll be 13 for my score. Lucky 13.
Well, with that in mind, no, you do not find anything. It looks like, again, a very smooth outer wall.
Well, I'm bored. There's nothing here.
Yeah, it rises up to 35 feet. It's 20 feet normally, rises up to 35 feet at the gatehouse, and there is
What's that in metric, you say?
tall... you don't know metric. You're a peasant that hasn't been invented yet. It also rises up 30 feet. You do see that there is a tall structure at the opposite end of the arena. So, like, it's a circle, gatehouse, and on the opposite end is another very taller structure, 35 feet tall. So,
What are
I
the edges
suggest
like
we go
of
through the
wall?
gatehouse.
the what?
What are the edges like?
Let's
I'm
see.
just wondering if I have it used for a grappling hook somewhere.
Do you have a grappling hook?
I
And
do.
we have the rope to hook it.
You do have the rope hook. Yeah, you could try
Yeah.
and throw it. Instead of going through the gatehouse, you
Is
could.
the gate locked?
No, it's open.
Oh. Okay.
You could just walk through.
Maybe we should try the cube test and throw the grappling hook in there
I
first
could
to
try
see
to
if
get
it...
to the tower to try to look out.
You could go to the other end and try and throw it up.
I
Yeah,
also
that
have
is
a grappling hook. Pete does.
okay. So you could tie one up.
All right, Wilhelm is going to check the edge of the gatehouse,
And just
advance
look
to
inside.
the door, and hold the hand-sized mirror and check it that way.
Okay.
You want a
check
system
your
of
corners.
hand-sized mirrors? Because I also have a hand-sized mirror.
All right. Hand
We
size
could do that
mirrors.
from 2 different sides. Just
Hobo
these-
Baggins will help with that.
Bring
Alright.
up a periscope of some sort.
The stones of the crumbling wall are somewhat more intact here. In the roofless interior of what appears to be a collapsed guardhouse, the omnipresent grass is replaced by thick, spongy moss rising and falling over the mounds of unidentifiable shapes. Oh wait. Oh, sorry, that was in a different part. That was actually, sorry, I was reading a different section. The gatehouse, iron portcullis is raised inside on the left wall. You can see a stairwell rising to what appears to be stands in the arena. On the far wall, a large opening Looks like it grants access to a tunnel disappearing into darkness, both left and right under the stands. Otherwise, the gatehouse appears to be empty. Except because you use the hand mirror, you do see that there are 2 statues of humans, look like warrior types, holding spears that are sort of...
Raised up
Wait, hey.
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, well,
Imagine this.
like they're about to throw it.
What are the odds of those statues coming to life and trying to kill us?
Offhand, I'd say pretty good. I remember
Shit.
reading about that in a book that I once
Where are they
read.
facing?
You
Up?
can't
They're
read.
facing toward the arena.
I can write, man.
But you can't read.
What's the matter? Can't handle it?
That's something like in my Uncle Harryhausen's house.
All right.
Oi.
So this
I
is the
will
entrance.
end you.
There's a staircase
Bring it,
leading
bitch.
up on this side, on the left side. The 2 statues are like right there by the entrance, and they're pointing in that direction. And these are doors leading to tunnels that lead into darkness that you assume go under the stands. So yeah,
Assume we have torches, or don't assume we have torches.
do not assume you have torches.
Okay.
Unless they're
You
on
have what you have.
Are there torches lining the walls in the main area of the stadium?
There was a smoldering campfire at the Possum Man camp. I suppose one of you could run back and make some torches from driftwood.
And we do have that great big raft.
Or possum bones.
There's also some trees and driftwood nearby.
I'll send back Marsh to do that since...
All right, there'll be an intelligence checks to make good torches.
Oh, God. Marsh, you have a negative on yours.
Yeah, no.
You're a stupid...
We have craftsmen.
You're not like your character at all. Oh, wow, that's 17.
All right.
Go Marsh.
He remembers
Team
his...
merchant.
Yeah, in the peasant scouts, he remembers that he got his torch making. He makes 2 whole torches, but they're good quality torches.
And then he howls in triumph.
Yeah.
That would be if you made a Gadurfi stick.
So that's what you see.
He's
so
a kid,
You
he has
guys
to make
go
2.
into the gatehouse to go up to the stairs or through the tunnels, or are you
I
going
don't-
to
Are we just gonna stare at the statues, which we know, dude, those are totally gonna attack us the moment we come in?
Other silly question. How long will these torches last once they're lit?
Probably an hour, unless they're extinguished, at most.
Okay, so we know that there's 2 entrances going into the side.
I mean,
Don't worry.
with the
I
material
have
you
a
have
way
on
to
them,
light
you could
them.
always like just
wrap more in.
Okay.
more shit on it.
Hey,
The wood isn't that great quality, so you can probably only do that like once or twice.
Okay.
so.
okay, well, could we get like a body of a possum man? Sorry, an opossum man.
Yeah.
And like a marksman for like, and maybe even just.
I've got a 10-foot pole. We can put him on the end of
Like
the pole.
Weekend at
and
Bernie's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could try that.
Weekend at Bernie's, a dead
like-
possum
it's
man
like-
in first,
it's like-
so that if those guys are going to throw the spears, they're going to throw them into possum puppet.
Okay, you could try that.
And we'll even like do little voices. And you're like, boy, I sure hope those things don't throw anything at us.
The ditch digger still likes the grappling hook idea.
All right.
We've already turned, we don't need it.
Yeah, we're in...
But if they're stupidly going through the door and we go over the top, they'll draw fire.
We don't
Well-
even know if these things are alive. They might just be statues.
Well,
Sometimes statues
No,
are
there's no
statues.
possible way these are just
Nothing is
statues.
ever just a cigar
Well,
with
okay,
rocks.
actually, then I have an idea of that. We can
Well,
use a
The
combination
one
of...
saving face on that, though, is that he did not write this scenario.
Yeah.
Send it pot and peep.
Well, here's where we can kind of split the difference on it. We have the
possum
grappling
puppet.
hook.
We send the possum puppet.
We can wrap it around or hook it into the that's like into Bernie possum as bait. Throw it through, do the cube test to see if anything attacks, and then pull him back.
Why do we need to pull the possum man back?
We could just leave
Well,
it there.
possum shield, obviously.
Well, to give him a
You have
proper
3 corpses.
Well, to give him a proper
Okay, well,
burial, of course.
We've got 3 corpses. We don't need to pull the first one back.
corpse
No.
found.
A proper burial? Are we going to put him on the highway?
All right,
No,
what do
the
you do?
Furby
I will
hung
just
by
go
the
at this
tail
point.
from a tree.
Aaron, what are you doing?
So, for agree, is it okay if I borrow the grappling hook and that to...
Nope.
Possum puppet.
I'm throwing a possum through.
All right, so you're going back to get a possum. Are you getting a possum too?
Yeah.
All right, so that's 2 possum corpses claimed.
Da-na-na-na.
It's mine. If I get back home, I'm using
Sean, are you
this fertilizer.
going to?
Okay,
yeah.
Pete of Pete and Hobo Baggins are going to work together because Hobo Baggins has 10 feet of chain. So they're going to strap the 10 feet of chain to the grappling hook and
All right.
chuck it over.
Well, it doesn't reach because the
Remember,
walls
it's
are
like
20 feet
35
tall. The walls are 20 feet tall normally, and they're 35 feet up at the gatehouse and at the structure on the opposite end of the...
Okay, we need to make a bag of the possum men's
rope.
You do have 40 feet of rope.
I could use the 40 feet of rope.
If he gives it to you, I assume.
Or
All right.
like half the 40 feet of rope.
You could cut it.
Well, it's part of the communal property, like the 4
All right.
bottles of wine.
So you cut the rope. You're gonna you throw the grappling hook up. Climbing is an agility check.
Then Hobo will
The
start.
ground is quite hard at the base of the arena. The marble extends to the ground right in front of it. So if you fall, you will fall on
However,
marble.
Pete of Pete has a fine bag of dirt that he can use as a cushion beneath the grappling hook rope.
All right.
Just like in gym, when those losers like us fell off of the damn rope.
All right, that's true. If you fall on it, I mean, you may.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hobo Baggins will be fine.
Hey,
Okay. All right.
I never had to use that because I never made it up the rope.
Okay.
So Hobo will be climbing.
All right. First, and
Well,
a
Pete
strength check
spots.
to. Sooner or later, you get the grappling hook up. There's no penalty for that.
Watch out, it's falling down!
You just.
So
Okay, finally get it up there.
agility check, you said?
I assume you're doing it on the 20-foot lower section, not on trying to get to the top of the gatehouse or the other structure.
20-foot lower section.
All right. All right.
Good idea, less falling damage.
Yes. Doesn't really matter when you only have one hit point.
Yeah. It's
All
true.
of them only have one.
Yeah. All your characters have one hit point.
Except for the butcher, which you killed.
I didn't kill. You made a choice.
Ross, you horrible monster.
You tried to tame them.
You baited me with crocodillos.
I didn't write that. They had art already established. Anyway, go ahead and make your agility check.
17.
All right.
I am a very agile hobbit.
All right, he is. He climbs straight up to the top of the. And gets over the side of the walls.
Look at that.
So
I'm
you're
going
in
to
the-
write a
you see
story
that there
about
are
a hobbit
stands.
burglar.
Stadium-style seating for at least 1,000 people. There are hundreds of skeletons scattered about. Their clothing reduced to rags, many showing scorch marks. You can see the glint of silver here and there across the seating. So that's
Silver or steel.
huh? Glint of something shiny scattered about the place. So you
Shiny
could-
is good.
So you could start
Half-Life
searching it.
shiny.
If you want to. You can also see that the arena is has several layers. There is an outer. It sort of goes inward.
Mezzanine.
Well, it sort of slants downward the entire way. There's an outer section. Then there's a more steep center section, almost kind of like a sink, and they're including a drain or just a massive pit in the center, at least 10 feet across, which is dark. You can't see.
Sarlacc, really?
So it's a
I
deep-
didn't make that. Anyway.
Okay, so I will explore the arena.
All right. There's also, you can see what the structure is on the other side of the arena. It looks like some sort of luxury box, viewing
The team owner.
balcony for the.
There might be goodies in the
I bet he was
luxury box.
racist.
could-
we should probably explore that
Well,
one together.
all right. So that's what he's.
because
Hold on.
Crap.
So that's what your character sees. For the rest of you, team corpse
Team
fondler, corpse fondling.
That'd be called corpse
Possum puppet.
Possum
Possum
puppet.
puppet.
All right. So you both have your two corpses. No, that's a little.
No,
much.
that's
Are you just throwing the corpse in? You're putting one on a 10-foot pole, right?
Yeah.
All right.
10-foot
This is an
pole.
agility check because you're putting. There is some weight on it. Your pole might break.
That's a 10.
10. All right. You push it. You can't use too much of the. You have to hold the pole from about only a couple feet away because otherwise the pole will snap. You realize. And you can't balance it just quite right, so you can only get about. You put the possum a couple of feet ahead of you, maybe 4 feet at the most. So, are you? So you're holding it in front of you to have it go in.
You lot, you're going to cover me, right? You've got something ranged just in case those things do come to life, like we suspect, right?
I got another corpse to push you in.
Fair enough. That'll work.
All right, so you're waiting. So David's going in first.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're holding.
Yeah, beast Nick.
So you're holding the corpse up.
And Cheryl will cover with her sling.
You're not my supervisor.
Okay. She has her sling ready.
I have my javelin ready.
All right, yeah, there's javelin ready. Tom, you
I'm just kind of sitting back like, watch this.
all right? And Aaron, you have your other corpse.
So I've rigged him up with as shield kind of in front of me. So
With what?
His hands. He's just holding it up like this.
Oh, like a Muppet?
so
Give me a fortitude save.
It's not easy having a naked tail.
You're putting your hand in a possum man corpse. You're covered with disease and lice.
It's probably the pouch. No.
the armor on the
Is this a
outside.
dude?
So I'm holding. I have the hide armor, so that's giving me some protection.
Just give me a fort save.
Chaucer got a 3.
Yeah, no, you get
Does he
lice.
catch the lice?
Yes, you get -1 to attack rolls.
Oh, you
itching like crazy. They're not sanitary.
This is a much bawdier version of the Miller's Tale.
You have no idea. This is the weirdest translation you've ever seen.
David, let me check something.
Hodor.
You're fine. Everything's fine.
It's not.
I've got a possum puppet in front of me.
Are you okay?
That's what she
Do
said.
you have a more cunning plan? Clearly we do
Let's
not.
see.
You should have picked up a bunch of turnips.
Oh my god.
You can
Your
give
farm.
me a.
See, I think we should have
So you step past them. Are you just walking into the chamber? Or what direction are you heading?
Walking into the chamber just far enough to see if the things are going to come to life.
Okay.
And when
so
they-
you put the possum where you think the spears would be thrown at, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Move it around. Make sure it's not.
Yeah, I just kind of.
Okay.
Make it dance. Make it dance.
Make
Yeah.
sure it touches the floor.
Make sure, touch the floor, touch the floor, touch the floor.
Or you touch the floor, nothing happens.
Okay.
Ross, we crawl along on our hands and knees, searching every square inch for traps.
After that,
Okay.
I'm going to back up, head to the stairs, keeping the
Can't
possum.
get to the stairs without crossing the line of fire yourself.
Well, you said that the stairs were right there on the side.
Well, yeah, but
But
there's
it's a 10-foot pole.
Well, you would have to step in front of one of the spears' direction.
Okay. That's what the possum is for.
Okay, so
Keep
you
the
do that.
possum on the
Give
end
me a
of the pole.
reflex save. It was a pressure plate we were looking for. Touching the floor is not the same as stepping on it. Anyways, with all your
Nat
weight.
20.
Nat 20. All right, you figure out how the you see that there are a series of pressure plates.
Yeah, you know what, Ross? If there was no trap there, I would have said, fuck you.
But the spear is thrown. It was a mechanical trap, and you avoided it. Good job. So there's a.
I told you the possum puppet
It
was
did
a good
nothing.
idea.
That was anyways.
Possum Puppet. There's a band name. Possum Puppet.
Possum puppet. So you can trigger the other
Come
one
on,
and
that
get one of the
was
spears
funny.
and have 2 new spears if you want.
Yes, let's do that.
All right, so you can step on the other one.
To stab the other possum.
Actually, the possum man does not weigh enough to trigger it. But you can just kneel down and put all your weight on it. So you do that, and so now you have 2 new spears.
Was this a spear for obese people?
No, possum men do not weigh as much as humans. They're smaller. Than
Okay,
So you did say spear, right?
Yes.
So
Spear.
it wasn't just a trap to kill Blobbert Smith.
It was to capture adult humans, not tiny little opossum men. Yeah.
Oh, come on, they're not that small.
All right. Anyway,
That is disturbing, Tom.
so you look. So the rest of the party enters the
Except
room.
where it counts.
You can see that the access tunnels that go under the stands have been collapsed. They are both filled in with rocks a couple of yards in. So the only place to go up is in the stands.
We are heading that way. By the
Yeah.
way, who wants the other spear? Because since Elvin Hemingway actually took the hit, this one is mine.
Oi, I'll take one.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
So the rest of the party gets into the stands, and you can see again the hundreds of skeletons. You see the halfling hobo baggins waving from the other end of the arena. As he,
How's it going?
dancing, quite energetic, just happy to be
Is that the
here.
traditional hop?
Ross, is he up on the big screen?
There is no big screen. I think so.
Well, it's not a stadium.
You can see, there is one other thing that comes to mind that I didn't mention already. I should have mentioned earlier, but there is a massive metallic orb resting on a 40-foot tall iron pillar near the northeast section of the arena. Let's see here. So just to show you the cross sections of things.
Whoop.
PDF fail.
So while we're looking at that from a distance, let's pick up some of these shiny coins, I'm assuming.
All right, so this is the gatehouse. You guys, most of you came up through here. I assume you just threw your grappling hook around here.
Actually, the other side.
Okay, on this side.
Yes.
There's the box seating area, and then you can see the entire thing just sort of slopes downward all the way to the pit at the center, and there's the big ass pillar with the giant orb. So Sean,
The halfling will head towards the orb.
yeah. Well,
Shiny.
first off, the box. Let's see.
Are there any stairs leading up
What about
from
the box?
the actual Colosseum up there?
Hold on. You see that there is a 10-foot wall between the stands and the box area itself, so you would have to make an agility check to climb up. Because I assume... Well, did you take your grappling hook with you?
Yeah, Pete's fine down at the base.
Well, Pete could go through the gatehouse at this point, so...
Yeah, Pete went through the gatehouse, so I pulled the rope. And the
Okay,
chain
so you can...
and
With the agility
sack of
check...
dirt with him.
Pete did take the sack of dirt
Oh,
with him.
of course. I assume you take your equipment with you.
Dirt is very special.
I will say, though, the cow will not go up the steps to the stands without a personality check, because it's a cow, and they're not liking to go up narrow stone steps. Tom,
I'm hearing Ross.
okay, are you going to make the personality check, or are you going to abandon your cow at the gatehouse?
Actually, this one is a duck.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can try to
Hans
blind
had a
him
cow.
and
Well,
get
you're-
him up.
the other
assume
one,
that he took the cow
yeah,
and the
he
pitchfork
inherited
with
him.
him.
All right, you can take the cow with you.
Moving me.
Yeah, apparently. Did you have a cow, too?
Yeah.
The cow
I
was the
got a
brains.
7 now.
A 7 is not good enough. You needed a
All right.
10.
Okay.
That's okay. Wilhelm knows a couple of tricks relating to animal
I
husbandry.
love it. Oh yeah, I forgot
All you need
the
to
bloody
do
hell
is
has a
know where to
ragdoll.
shank it. Just a little bit.
Just a
And
little bit of the shaking.
Just hit it with the
Just
flat
the
of the
tip.
blade in the right spot. 15.
All right, yeah.
It's like,
It would
just
have been
the
really funny if you rolled a 1, but...
Oh.
just the tip.
yeah.
Well, free steaks for all of us.
Just the flat.
All right, so you get the cow up in the stands.
2 cows in the
Two
stands.
cows up in the stands.
We have 2 cows in the stands.
All right.
It'll be glorious. Jack should see this. It'd be amazing.
So, Sean, give me that agility check to climb up into the box area.
Before we do any climbing up into the box area, I would like to
Because
search.
basically, as you can see, your character got to right
Other
about
side.
here. But, okay, so you got to
Because I'm near
here.
the thing.
Yeah, he got to here, and then you have to climb up there.
First, I want to investigate the ball from a distance.
Okay.
And
It's a
while
massive
he's-
metallic orb.
While he's investigating
It's
the
up in
ball
the air.
from a distance,
Yeah.
let's take a look at the shiny by the dead skeletons in the seats.
All right, that would be an intelligence check to start searching the stadium seating.
19.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
15.
All right. You start finding silver pieces. So everyone who made a 15 or better can get 1d20 silver pieces.
And
Yeah.
what was the silver like?
2.
Do I need to do an intelligence check to try and figure out what the purpose of the ball on the stick is?
You can see, looking below you, there is a... it looks like a lot of stone. It looks like the stone looks like it was cut. It looked like there was some sort of structure around this that collapsed near the arena. So some sort of building was basically, well, like here, and then it collapsed. And so you can't tell if there is any machinery or anything like that, or what the... Yeah, you have no idea.
It's definitely not
Okay.
magic. Definitely.
Unless you wanted to climb up the 40-foot tall pillar, you can't really tell anything else about it. But that's
Not
it.
enough rope for that.
Yeah. Well, there's also nothing to grapple hook up there because it ends in an orb. So
Yeah. So 10-foot wall.
yeah. All right. Give me an agility check.
2.
2.
Furry feet.
You throw the grappling hook over, and you accidentally throw all the rope too. So you can give me another agility check.
13.
All right, you get over, you reclaim your possession.
I actually threw the rope over, but managed to hold on to it.
Yeah.
No, it was tied around my foot. So I went
Okay.
Oh
flying.
my god, how hard did you throw that thing?
There we go.
Oh, the hope. You're from the Sackville Bagginses, aren't you?
You've seen you're in some sort of pavilion area. It looks like obviously there is a burnt couch and other seating.
A burnt couch. This was clearly a celebration.
Yeah. You see there are several skeletons there that are dressed finely.
Loot the bodies.
Well, there's actually several sets of armor, swords, bows, and a black robe. And one of these skeletons has a rod, black rod with stylized spike chain links running from above the hand, grip the crown of the rod, forming a spiked mace of sorts.
Do we want to know what kind of party these skeletons were into?
There's also some levers in front, facing towards the arena,
Okay. So all look for traps and
Okay.
then loot the bodies. So traps, I have Fox's cunning.
Okay, make it roll.
So,
Meanwhile, do the rest of us
4.
make agility checks to
You're
get
fine.
Okay, so loot the bodies.
Okay.
Is that an intelligence check?
What are you getting first?
I want the shiny black stick.
All right, the rod. All
Yeah,
right, so
the
you
rod.
grab the rod. At this point, everyone's searching. Everyone's picking through the stands.
Let's start with the obviously magical one. Go for the armor. and weapons first.
Those of you who are in the stands can all give me intelligence checks too. Actually, you can as well.
Just one per group.
Yeah, per group.
10.
3! I am a stupid hobbit.
17.
19.
Bloody hell actually becomes useful.
Oh, wait a minute. If it's for the group,
Dumbest little hop of them all.
that would be a
Let's
20.
see here.
10?
All right, we're looking for a 15.
15. Okay.
17.
All right. All right, you don't see anything. You just shiny rod. And actually, this is I think what it's supposed to look like. This thing.
Yes.
Yeah. That can't be bad.
That looks like a sword covered in barbed wire.
Yeah. So
It also features in Shades of Grey.
More like a bat covered in barbed wire.
those of you who made a 15 or better, I think you can hear distant shouts and chanting.
Molaram.
So, what do you guys do? Are you heading towards the box area? I assume Hobo
Yes.
Baggins, you are waving to your friends, or are you still picking through the body? All right. So he starts waving some sort of black stick or something like that around.
I wave and then I go back to looting bodies.
Okay.
Intelligence check when he lifts it up. Have we heard legends of this item?
You can't. You're too far away to see.
Okay. We're definitely going into the box then.
Okay. Did you leave the grappling hook and rope, or did you set that up so people can climb, or did you?
Left it so people could climb.
All right. DC 5 agility check.
Made it.
Okay.
Actually, do I need to make it with everyone?
God damn it.
Yes.
All right. You fail.
6.
You can't get up there.
10,
Do I need to
20.
make it for the rest of my party?
Nah. All right. So is everybody crowding in the pavilion area?
Yes, it's all bottleneck. Make easy targets. We don't want Ross to have to work for this.
Yeah, no. So yeah, there's 3 sets of black scale mail, 3
claim
long
one.
swords, 3 short
I claim
bows,
one.
and a fine fine spider silk black robe from desiccated skeletons.
I put on one. Yeah. I got
Okay,
one.
so that's 1 spider silk robe.
Yeah.
There's 1 unclaimed armor. And you said it was scale mail?
I
Yeah.
claimed 1 scale.
I have one scale mill.
Right, because there were 3. So 1, and then that leaves 1 over here unclaimed.
So-
And then what was the other thing that you
If you
said,
wanna take
Ross?
this
Swords
one.
and what?
Short bows, no arrows though.
Yeah, short bows worked out so well last time.
Well, there were arrows, it looks like, but they you do see some just charred and broken arrowheads. Looks like the wood is burned away. Scale mail gives you a +4 to AC.
Nice.
And counts as medium armor?
Yes, it counts as medium armor, and it gives you a -4 penalty to. Let's see, your check penalties to stealth, swimming, jumping, that kind of stuff.
Okay. So, Anne and Aaron, there's 1 more piece of scale mail armor.
And for the...
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I took it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that
the
uses
spiders-
a D12 fumble table, so that will be.
The scale mail does?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Okay, the spider silk robe. The halfling gypsy is going to claim that if no one has any objection.
Okay, nothing happens if you put it on.
Now she is going to try it on, and if it doesn't work, it's all right. That's silk, and it goes in the bag.
I know you said spider silk robe, but for a second it sounded like you said spider silk road, which I would love to create that as the mystical version of an illegal drug trading group.
Let's see.
It was also the name of Ross's high school ska band.
Yes.
Do I need to know the Black Rod's attack value yet? Or
Treat it as a D6 for right now if you want to hit somebody with it.
Until it, takes over
I
your
really
body.
want to touch somebody with it. So.
All right.
You're not touching any of us.
It acts as a mace in combat, so a mace
Damn it,
is
you're
a
about as
D6.
bad as Jason and Bright Eyes.
All right.
You have no idea.
All right. So you're all there at this point. Yeah.
Can we examine the bodies and determine like anything about the way they died, or like do they look in positions
Charred.
like defensive positions, where they just like as they were? And
That would be an intelligence check. That's okay.
Okay.
Probably a good idea.
Eh.
6.
Yeah, you make a roll with your highest intelligence character.
7.
In that case, 20.
Okay.
19 plus 1.
Actually, you've seen your character. Which character made that?
That would be the gypsy.
She has seen this kind of damage before. It's caused by lightning and electrical damage. Looks the scorch marks. You see the patterns that it causes. Some did have defensive wounds, although it's kind of hard to tell because they've been dead a long, long time. Many years have passed. And it's been very dry here. So yeah, something blasted them with electricity.
A lot of electricity because it seems to have hit everybody in the arena.
Yeah, like maybe multiple lightning bolts, like a storm or something like that. Yeah,
That all struck the arena at once.
maybe not once.
Maybe that was a lightning rod
Nobody got
outside.
superpowers out.
Perhaps that is a lightning rod
Yeah.
outside.
Although I meant to also ask, are there any inscriptions around the levers in the stadium box?
Yes.
So, in languages that we might be able to understand. Or?
No.
Damn.
None.
Oh wait!
You get to
What
choose
language is?
one
Because I
more
can
language.
choose one more language. John Peters knows one more.
This isn't Gumshoe. And also, it's a magical language, so you can't read magic.
Oh, you let me get away with it.
I did, but those are mundane languages. This is magic.
Damn it.
Wizards did this.
Wizards did it.
But they're
Can the
all.
Black Rod do anything to it?
What are you going to do?
Wave the Black Rod in front of the wall.
Nothing happens. All three levers are in the same position.
Pulled them all.
All right.
No,
Everybody stand
I am going to hit him with something if I see him reaching.
Too
for a
late.
phone.
Coursing sheets of impenetrable energy will appear around the entire perimeter of the stands, coming from the giant orb. A massive, basically a force field, for lack of a better term.
Damn it,
Thunderdome.
Tesla.
Yeah, well, at this point, all of you can also see phantom forms appearing from the remains of the dead in the stands around you.
Now it's the
Gesturing wildly towards the arena below.
We'll be okay unless the
So,
the characters become real again.
Yeah, you see all of them. You could hear the chanting. They're screaming in languages long since dead. But it looks like from their tent that they're screaming, something, probably about cheering the fight or something that's going on in the arena.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. And many of them are turning towards you in the box area. They're stuck now. Yeah. They start climbing up the walls. What are you going to do?
waving the Black Rod.
I'm going to see how we're supposed to leave this box normally. Is there a set of stairs leading down?
Yes, that has been collapsed.
Ross, no one likes you.
You can give me intelligence checks if you want.
That'll be a 20, boss.
Okay. There is one area that
15.
the people, the ghosts, the phantoms aren't touching. That is the inside the arena itself.
That doesn't seem like a good option. Can I see a little bit extra with infravision?
They're definitely not alive. They're definitely
No, I mean in the part that they're not going to.
Can that show anything?
There is a pit. It
40.
goes straight. You can see the sides of the pit. They go straight down.
Any teeth in the pit?
No, it is stone.
Train. Is it an open pit or is it a
Yes, it is an open pit.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Anything that looks like it should be saying, "Feed me, Seymour"?
No.
Okay.
But the ghosts are getting closer.
We should probably head down there.
All right.
Well, they're ghosts. What can they do to us?
I ain't afraid no ghost.
All right, so...
Okay, you guys stay here, and then when you get ectoplasmically mutilated, the rest of us can say we told you so.
Oh, come on, that's not a thing.
all right.
But I'm going to take the last 3 bottles of communal wine and go down into that arena.
I am kind of sorry if I killed us all.
Well, it was going to happen anyway. This is...
And it was probably going to be you. Or me.
But definitely you.
But probably you.
Here's where the fun
No,
part
I'm the one who
begins.
kills myself. You're the one who goes.
So all of you head towards the inner arena as the crowd starts. Actually, it seems to have some physical force. Starts shoving you and pulling and tearing at you to force you to the arena. Everyone, give me a luck check as you pass.
Oh my God.
Can we start claiming?
Since I already said that I was going down to the damn arena, could I avoid the ghosts, which was my intention at the beginning?
You only don't roll a natural one.
That's about 20.
I got 11.
We need a 6 or above.
Yes.
8. Yes.
Okay, so none of the ghosts don't push or knock any of your equipment off.
This one goes.
No touching. No touching.
Can I start whacking?
They also they're ignoring the cows. So do you pull the cows along with you,
Wait,
or are you going to
these
abandon
are
them?
Hindu ghosts?
Well, they seem to want sentient blood. not
Climb up
cow
under the
blood.
side of the cow and use
That's
it as
wildly
camouflage.
offensive to cows.
Well, I'm sure it is. They can write in and let me know. So, are you going to take the cows with you, or are you going to leave them in the box?
I'm going to try to whack the ghosts with the black rod.
Okay.
This thing has got to be good for something.
It is good for something, but this is not the plot point that it is in reference to. They go through.
Sorry, princess, but your plot is in another
So, anyways, so all of
What
you.
about dirt? Does dirt do anything to the ghosts?
You have dirt.
Yes, I have dirt. Pete,
Oh yeah.
Pete of the Pete has dirt.
All right. He throws dirt that goes through the
No,
ghost.
he doesn't just throw it. He
Okay.
sprinkles it
He-
ceremonially
all right.
in a circle to see
Actually,
if that creates a force.
It does
field.
not, believe it or not.
And
What if
Raybold-
it's dirt from a grave?
But Ross,
It's not.
But Ross, does the ghost at least go?
Yeah, they're just like now they're just angry.
Raybold actually is going to stick out his begging bowl as he's passing by. Maybe somebody will give him
They
something.
all right, sure. They throw some of the silver you missed.
Woo!
You-
Thanks, Ghost.
I also stick out my begging ball.
You get 3, and you get 7.
Begging ball.
Ghost, you're awesome.
Now get down to the sky.
So all of you, the entire party, is thrown into the outer arena grounds. They are floored with smooth marble and angled down towards the walls.
Nice workmanship.
The next part, there's actually a wall of spikes that are rising up from the floor that seem to be going down, up and down at random angles. So to give you a cross section,
Isn't
you're
that what they're trying
here.
to do
You're
to
at
us?
H. There's the spikes. There's J, and there's K. So there's the pit. So. And as you do that, as you look around, first you don't have to make a roll just to hang on for now. But as you lie on down there, steel orbs will shoot from small holes in the base of the outer wall, circling the arena like roulette balls. So
Quidditch.
yeah.
Oh God, it's Phantasm.
Pick 2 of your characters and make DC 8 reflex saves. If
Okay.
they fail, they're hit by the orb, take 1 point of damage, and are knocked towards the wall of spikes.
What's the DC?
DC is 8.
So
Oh, Martian Ori.
Romantic.
Did not make it.
All right, one of your guys takes 1 point of damage.
Pete dies.
Okay, he can be rolled over.
Ross.
Yeah. What?
Merry Christmas.
Natural 1! Yay!
Meanwhile, Father Ted would be rolling Pete over.
All right, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
do we need to roll 2 or just once? per
Well, that's
two
the thing is the
characters?
other characters.
It will work.
All right, we'll do this one person at a time. So, Aaron,
Oh.
how many of your characters made
This
it?
is bad.
I only rolled once for that.
Okay.
Do I need to roll 4 times for each of them?
No. 2 of them are targeted by the steel
I'll make another.
orbs.
I'll make another roll for
Yeah.
Marsh. Marsh makes it 14, so that's Ori. He's
All right.
in a bad
So
position.
one of your guys is struck by this. Who is struck by the steel orb?
The dwarven miner.
So he rolled a natural 1. So he's stuck. He falls to the ground. And he's like, "Oh God!" And the steel orb just bounces and knocks him straight in the head, cracking his skull open. He tumbles end over end into the wall of spikes. And he hits it lengthwise, and the spikes come up and down. So he is gutted several times. Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Then he slides.
It winds, it dines at 69.
That's Julian Fries. No.
It slides straight past the wall spikes into the pit. But you do see that the floor of the inner arena is electrified at random places, as your poor dwarf is also electrified. Yeah, his corpse twitches.
Slices, dices, and fries.
Yes. Yeah. So, Sean, did any of your characters get hit?
One did, but Ted rolled him over.
Well, the thing is, he can't be rolled over until he comes to a complete stop. Your other character, because he's
and he
starts sliding down.
Okay, so he's hit.
And he's sliding down.
He got hit.
So he got hit. Hold on. He got hit. So he's sliding down. Someone else can try and grab him.
Ted grabs him.
Did he make a reflex save?
I'll do that. Yeah. 11.
11 will be enough to grab onto him.
And the luck one worked.
Okay, so he's rolled over. He'll have a -4 to his rolls, and he loses a point. Stamina.
So you can do it with trap damage.
Huh?
You can roll him over from trap damage?
If it's basically being hit by a steel ball.
Okay,
it's not like acid or poison or anything.
You got it.
Anything good.
Yeah, it's just for blunt damage. All right, so you're holding on to each other, and so the steel ore passes around. And did any of your characters get hit?
Yes.
Okay.
You rolled
One got a 6 and one got a 1.
Okay, so both of them got hit.
One of them just got hit really bad.
Yeah, the natural one, I'm afraid, goes straight into the pit. After also getting popped by a spike. Actually lands on the spike. The spike pops the... Which of your characters?
I got the one that was One-Eyed Betty.
One-Eyed Betty is now No-Eyed Betty and falls straight into the pit. The one who rolled a 6 is... Who rolled a 6?
Indigo.
Did Indigo have more than one hit point?
Yes.
Alright, so Indigo is hit, and Indigo is actually just sliding towards the spikes. So Indigo can try to... let's see here. Leap over the wall with a DC 10 reflex save. You could try to... Well, you can't time it because you're already being pushed that way. Or someone else can try and save Indigo.
All right. How far away is Indigo from me?
Not too far. It would just... You'd have to be someone who wasn't targeted by a steel.
Okay. Well, hold on. So I've got one that wasn't targeted.
Well, let's first make sure everyone else is on the same page. So, David, did any of your characters get hit? All right, Tom.
One guy. I did the damage.
Okay, is he still alive?
He just took one.
Okay, so he's So Indigo and which guy?
That was Bloody Hell.
Bloody Hell are heading towards the spikes. They can make a DC 10 reflex save to jump over the spikes or take more damage, or someone else can try and save them because they're sliding. They can't stop themselves.
Bloody Hell will make it.
Okay, so he's going to make the reflex save.
Yeah.
DC 10.
He does not.
Okay. The spikes pop up
to his name.
and inflict 2 points of damage. Is he still alive?
He is not.
He's now just bloody.
All right.
But I know. Sorry. His last words like, "Fucking wind."
All right. So Bloody Hell, I could say he could be a team player, and his corpse can gum up the spikes, providing safe passage for other characters. But if that happens, he can't be rolled over. So he can die and have a chance to come back, or he can provide passageway for his other player characters.
He looks down at the spikes. And, I give you the shits.
Okay. It doesn't make any sense, but...
He's dying, Ross.
Okay.
But yes, he gums up the works.
All right, he comes up the works. So...
Dead.
It's just a DC 5 now to try and slide your way to Bloody Hell's corpse.
Wait.
For Indigo,
We can save you.
No, you can't.
Well, yeah. No. No, this is for
bloody.
Indigo.
Yeah,
You're fine. You can totally be
All
safe.
right.
Yeah. Since Faith
Have you found the Lord?
So, hold on. Indigo, you have two options. One, you could try and slide over to Bloody Hell's corpse and use that to get over the intersection. Or two, you could reach out and try and grab onto whoever David's character.
Face is flinging the end of his chain.
Or you could just grab Baldric.
It's actually harder to grab onto the rope.
No. All right.
Yeah.
I'll just.
But
But the other thing is, if you go over the corpse, you have to go into the next section immediately.
Okay, well, can I ask one thing? If you do go for the corpse, if you fail, could you scream bloody help for me.
All right, it's up to you. It's a DC 5 to jump onto the corpse.
I'll try to jump onto the corpse.
Okay. Did you roll a 1?
No, I got a 3.
You could burn luck. No one's been using burn luck before.
So
You burn points of luck off permanently to give yourself a bonus.
okay.
I'll let you
And
do it
then
after the roll for
How
this
does my
one.
lucky sign work? It's broken star, fumble, -2.
So it would lower your chance to get a bad fumble. So,
Okay.
but well, if your luck score is negative, then it'll make your fumbles worse.
Okay. So how much do I have to spend?
Well, to raise it up to a 5, so 2 points.
Okay.
So you lose 2 points of luck. You jump onto the corpse, and then stumble off, or you roll over the corpse into the next section. So that was all the first round. Very dramatic. So
Some great acting.
yeah, great acting. So the steel orbs are circling around this round. So you all have choices. You can all take an action now, and all your characters have to get across. This isn't
Because we're now playing Marble Madness.
This is Marble Madness. So you can again just make a DC 10 reflex save to jump over the walls.
Or
Three
DC
ca-
5 if we're going through at the bloody hell point.
but there's a bottleneck there. Only 3 characters can get over the
All three
corpse
of
gap. Well, it is kind of first come first serve.
All three of mine go.
All right, DC 5 reflex saves.
18, 12, 2.
All right.
Looks like we're about
All right,
to
so
have
now
a second spot.
I gave Anne a chance to burn luck because no one's been remembering that rule. But this time it's you spin before you roll. So the 2 fail, so he'll take a D4 damage.
That'll be Pete.
Yeah.
So he dies no matter what.
Okay, 4. He's
Does he come
skewered
out
by
even
Spike.
more?
He dies, but before dying, he hands his bag of dirt to Hobo and says, "Take care of this for me."
Is that possible?
Does Pete gum up more spikes to make more?
Actually, he throws the dirt to make... Like, he uses his corpse and throws the bag of dirt next to him to gum up an extra wide area of spike.
All right, I'll say 4 more characters can escape. Thanks.
Yes!
All right, then Franz and Argyle will attempt.
Okay.
That doesn't sound as good as Hans and Franz.
I'm sorry, but death.
There's casualties.
Hemingway Alpha is going to be
was,
one of the
what was
others.
that?
DC 5.
Just one line.
Yes.
All right.
And Argyle with his gimpy hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
All right, so that's 2 characters
Okay.
have been made
I'll
over the...
take one of the third spots.
Okay.
I mean, one of the third. I will take the third. And that is... You said reflex?
Yes.
He ain't going to make it.
Okay, that's 1 failure. He'll take 3 points of damage.
Still up and kicking.
All right.
How is that even possible?
He just got skewered,
It's only a flesh wound?
apparently. So that was 2...
It's only a deep
So
laceration.
who's taking the 4th?
Yeah, who's taking the 4th? There's 1 more slot thanks to the dirt and corpse wall.
So,
Corpse gap. Sorry,
One of
corpse.
mine has already gone over.
It's getting, it's getting,
Oh,
a little,
okay.
it's getting a little
all
corpsey.
right, John Peters is going to make his attempt to get over.
Okay.
He has farming yet left to do.
Sure.
Yes.
And that was reflex 13.
Our 13 makes it. All right, so the corpse gap is fully saturated at this point.
Okay.
The
My
remaining...
other 3 hopped over the spike wall, made the DC 10s.
Oh, the reflex
So,
saves?
yeah.
All right, yeah. It's also... You can time the spikes because they pop up in and out, and that's a DC 10 intelligence check.
Okay.
Or you can use other ways to gum it up. Like if you had the cow, you could have pushed it. That made it even much larger corpse gap. But I don't think anybody took the cows with them.
Will the cows have come?
Well, I mean that's the thing. You could have just stampeded them into the arena. Like, yeah, that it would have been gross.
Or delicious.
Or delicious, yeah.
All right.
If you had the opossum corpses, but you didn't.
Oh wait, no. Chaucer should
Oh,
still
yeah.
have his
All right,
possum
yeah, no,
corpse.
he could-
He was still carrying it around.
It's a puny corpse. You could use that. That would be a DC 5 reflex save.
All right.
Brunswick stew.
C5. Oh god. 10. Made it.
All right. So yeah, he makes it.
You died for a good cause again.
So how many characters haven't made it yet?
I have 2.
and I have 2.
How long is the javelin?
Yeah.
How long is it?
I don't know. Yeah.
About like 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah, 3 or 4
It's
feet.
javelin sized.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could pull a bolt, but that's not very long.
Take 2 of them
No.
together.
If you had a
Take-
10-foot pole, that would be really good. Although it might break, depending on how you rolled.
Ross, don't quit it.
I'm just
I
saying.
guess I'll try the intelligence check.
Intelligence check. All right.
Yeah.
That's just timing it.
I got 6.
Total.
Yes.
Okay. That would be a 3 damage.
Oh man. Alright, one person dies.
Okay.
Can I roll separately for the other person?
Sure.
18.
18 obviously makes it. The person who dies, they can either create a larger corpse gap, or they
Dirt
can,
died.
or they can be rolled over.
Oh, dirt.
They could be rolled over next turn
Oh, dirt.
because it's spike damage. It's not that bad. So do you
Well,
want?
no one's left to get over.
There's a couple of people.
I'd go, Rabel is my urchin is the last one, so.
Oh, but there's a huge corpse gap, so
Yeah,
we
if
really
he's-
don't need to worry about.
He'll have to make a reflex save to avoid the steel orbs if he stays this round.
Can I try to do that and see if we can pull dirt out?
Yeah.
So,
All right. So you're just standing there. You're waiting.
yeah,
so
for
you're
my
pulling
chance.
Well, you-
dirt
well,
out
hold
of
on,
the
we'll do
spikes,
this
but
round
you're
by
not pulling the dirt out of the spikes.
No.
Okay. So Anne, your one character already made it to the inner arena.
Urchin solidarity.
The
The inner grounds are bowl-shaped, steel-plated, and extremely smooth. Anyone entering the inner grounds with momentum and without means of restraint slides uncontrollably towards the pit.
that's me.
That was your other character, yeah.
Yeah.
The steel plate
You will.
is also charged with electricity,
Oh, dear.
so you need to make a. But it pops up in random patterns, so you can kind of see it coming to. So you can make a DC 7 reflex save to avoid damage, or if you have something to insulate yourself, you could use that. I don't think your character has
All I have
any.
is fabric. I'm assuming it's not insulated fabric.
Actually,
Yeah.
fabric
Yeah,
would
that
work
would-
as insulation. They
Yeah.
used to use it on wiring. It wasn't very good.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, I would allow that. You would lose the fabric because you're.
It would burn, but
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay.
All right. So you do that, and you slide towards the pit.
You are now the girl on fire.
Let's see here. You slide towards the pit, and you see it goes straight down. Yes. So.
I like that horrible charnel house happening around, burning. The electricity on the slide is burning you. You think that, oh dear.
So we'll find it. Well, your character will be going in next round, but there's nothing. Yeah, you can't. You can actually. Yeah, we'll hold off on that age. So you're sliding towards the pit. Next round, Rabel needs to first avoid the steel orbs.
Okay, and that's a reflex save,
Yes,
right?
DC 8 reflex.
Oh shit! Come on. 18.
All right, now he needs to get it. Well, he has a corpse gap, so DC 5.
DC 5 to try to get dirt
Yeah.
out of the way. Or is this to get through? And
Yeah, to get through because there's now a big corpse gap that are gumming up the spikes.
All right.
They're just chunk, 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 chunk.
Stop that. okay, let's bring this right now. Just because in a
If he
lot
rolls
of
a 1,
games-
his character's going to roll into one of your characters, Shad. That's what's going to be. That's going to be the fumble.
Arms outstretched.
It'll be 10.
All right.
Oh my god! It landed on a natural 20.
I'm not going to count that.
God damn you! That never happens.
Well, it happened then, but it doesn't count.
Roll again. It'll be a natural 1.
Don't forget about burning luck either.
Yeah, I'm not going to burn luck on this.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Iron Man.
13.
All right, he gets through. So, inner area. So it's a DC 7 reflex save to avoid the electricity. Or I'll allow fortitude save of the same number to just take the electricity without taking damage.
Let me see if there's anything else.
Or you can use equipment in clever ways to.
Actually, before I do, could I see the electricity arcing past the spikes?
Yes.
Putting the sack, my begging sack, around my legs and sliding in.
The sack is pretty thin. It'll give you a +1 roll to absorb it. +1 on your fortitude save.
Fortitude. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. Raven. 16. Yes.
Okay. So he's.
Tingles.
Can I use the find traps? Find disable traps?
Yes, that'll give you a bonus on your reflex save.
Okay, so. Okay. And what was the DC again?
7.
19.
All right, you're fine. What about the rest of your characters?
What I was aiming to disable.
Oh,
Find or disable.
No, there's no mechanism here.
Okay,
you can
so-
avoid it.
So Hobo makes it. Now it's time for Ted.
Maybe one of those levers back up there.
So are the two characters that made it, are they going through the same slide as well?
Yes.
Or-
Ted
okay, so I
also
didn't roll
gets a
for them.
19.
Okay.
Well, no. Every single player character has to make a roll.
Okay, sorry, I didn't roll for those two. So
Okay.
So both of mine got 19s. They're both
Okay.
fine.
You're fine. So,
They're
Aaron, go
total
back and roll
badasses.
for your other characters.
Let's see,
The two options are to take the electricity, Fortitude 7, or Reflex to avoid it for DC 7.
Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot that John Peters had a sheep. So
John Peters no longer has a sheep.
Will he dream of electric sheep if you use it to block?
No, it's back up in the box with
yeah,
the two cows.
I'm not going to do that on here. So
And a duck.
actually, I'm going to
The
see.
duck could have been carried.
duck-
I'm going to see if
Fly.
he can angle himself in a way where his hide, since he's wearing the hide, maybe that will absorb a little bit more.
If you do
So-
that, if you just sit and, try and... that'll give you +1, but it'll damage the armor.
Okay, that's fine.
So it'll lower its AC by 1.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright?
Alright, John Peters the farmer. Yes, 14. So-
Okay.
13 is your lucky number this time.
Yeah.
Are you...
And then Chaucer is the last one, and don't know if anything else. And pouring flour down there, which will do nothing. So
Yeah, no, not really.
he's just gonna have to tank it. So
Forward Reflex.
3.
Alright, he
So-
takes a point of damage. Is he still alive?
Yeah, he is. So he is.
Okay.
He's a hoss.
Alright.
Miller Bakers are where it's at.
And did you have any other characters?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then did you say I can try to grab dirt?
Yes, you can roll them over. Roll under your luck.
Oh, I roll dirt.
Equal or under his luck.
Okay.
Nope.
Dirt's dead.
Dirt's
Alright.
dead.
Okay.
As dirt.
And then I'll roll for my other character to get safely. You said it was a 7.
Yes, forward or reflex. That's 1 point of damage.
He's dead.
Well, he could be rolled over if he.
What? That's Baldric. Baldric can't die.
And I roll over next turn?
Well, after he gets to the bottom of the pit because he's sliding into the pit. So, David, your characters.
Made it on all. 17, 16, 14, 17.
Okay, they all slide into the pit. Tom,
They all made it.
And
yeah, I didn't see you roll.
I rolled.
Okay.
That's what I rolled before.
No, it's for this round. You're sliding in the pit. The pit is charged with electricity.
Nope.
All right, so that's 1 point of damage.
And no. Wait, was it 5?
It's DC 7, fort, or reflex.
Oh, one made it.
Okay.
Argyle made it.
All right, so the other one takes 1 point of damage.
did you remember Argyle's -2
And-
from his broken fingers?
And he is dead.
Okay, he can be rolled over, perhaps. So here's what happens. As all of your characters fall into the pit, Anne's character is the first one to see. You fall into darkness. For a gut-churning moment, it seems the dark will never cease. But you suddenly emerge into a dim light before slamming into an icy pool of deep, clear water. Clawing your way back to the surface, you find yourself in a stone-lined pit in a small circular room. A dim light seems to seep from the walls themselves. Apparently, there is a dungeon below the arena. Sputtering, you pull yourself from the pool. As you shake yourself dry, you're astounded to discover that the fall in the pool, rather than causing harm, seems to have healed you in some way. All pain seems to have vanished, although you feel a strange emptiness somewhere deep down. Sounds echo ominously in this chamber, sinking down on a stone bench that circles the room. You wait for your companions to make the terrifying plunge, all while staring at the solitary door before you. Anne, any character who came into the arena with at least one, or fell into the pool with at least 1 hit point gets all their hit points back. And your fingers are mysteriously healed. But anyone who needs to be rolled over, your companions can drag them back to the pool and make their check now to see if they're still alive.
Do it.
Yay!
Yay!
He's okay.
Does he just stay at 1?
No, he gets the full hit points.
Well, once it's full.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Baldric, not Blackadder.
Okay, well, all right. Fair enough. So you find yourself in the dungeon. It looks like whoever built this arena had a dungeon to amuse himself, to torture his
Wait a minute.
enslaved
So
subjects.
we're in a dungeon, but there was the Roman crazy emperor in black silk with a stick wrapped in chains. You're right. This is 50 Shades. As you all gather yourselves and your meager possessions,
Let's see here. Eventually, I guess you're. What is your procedure for opening the door? You're just going to.
I try to whack it with the black rod.
All right, the door.
Like, come on, plot, activate.
The door creaks open as soon as he whacks it with the mace.
Not locked.
It is not locked.
Get a load of those knockers.
Let's see
Lovely
here.
jugs.
The door opens to reveal a large room filled with twisting warren of small open cells. The walls emit a dim glow. Here, just as in the room with the pool, a sudden rush of bone-dry air rushes past you, bearing the unmistakable smell of death. The silence is broken, but by the clacking of bones and the whisper of chains, a skeletal figure emerges from the dark, twirling a barbed chain like a lasso. So a group of skeletons is advancing on the party. And I will say, given the... there are 8 of them, but given the geography of the room, the layout, 4 of your characters can fight at any given time versus 4 of the skeletons. The skeletons will not... you can't just... You can either fight one-on-one as you stay in the door, or you could open up a little bit, or back up a little bit to open 4 versus 4, but that's all you can do at any given time.
Can we use the chain as a ranged weapon?
If you have a ranged weapon, you could, but you will be firing into melee, where you'll be firing behind cover. Or the defender is behind cover, i.e. the person he's in melee with, which would be a -2 penalty.
Okay. Can I use the black rod to hit
Or firing into melee is a -1 on attack rolls, actually. Sorry.
Well, I've got this brand new spear.
So, let's see here. All right. So, I will roll initiative for them. And rolled terribly. All right.
So we roll initiative.
Yes, everyone roll initiative.
10 and 2.
Well, just roll for one person. So Shawnee got a 10. Aaron?
16.
Aaron got a 16. Ann? 12. David?
21.
David, damn.
Blackjack.
And Tom gets a 1 because he's not here.
Good call.
All right, so David, you are up first. One of your guy who is up to bat.
The Elven Sage.
All right.
I do have this shiny new spear. Let's see what we can do with it.
All right.
How many spears do we have? Or?
Well, there's 2. I've got... One of them was claimed by Tom on one of his characters that died, so I reclaimed it on one of mine. But if you want it, you can have it.
Give it to Aaron because Tom's not here.
Yeah.
What's the damage on? Actually, I can look at your
It's
weapons.
1d8.
In fact, let's take all of Tom's gear because Tom's not
Claims 2 daggers and 1 other jab.
All right, so make your attack roll.
I did. Ross, will a 14 hit?
Yes.
All right.
What type of weapon are you using?
What's that?
What type of weapon are you using?
Spear.
Spear. All right.
3.
Goes down to 1. Skeletons take half damage from piercing weapons. Because that's what they do. They're skeletons. There's nothing to stab. Anyway,
we're gonna crush them.
All right.
Yes.
I will actually, since we know that, I'm going to use Chaucer, switch over to his club,
Okay.
and attack with Zet.
Are you attacking the one David attacked?
Yes.
Okay.
So just try to wean them out. So
It's not a 1.
it's a 3. So
All right, that totes miss. Let's see here. That was...
what do you want? I'm usually pounding bone meal, not
Anne.
bone.
Okay. I am going to try to whack him with my staff.
All right, go ahead and attack.
No, I missed.
What?
I missed.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
I am not going to spare the rod. I'm using the rod.
All right, you're attacking them?
Yes, with the black rod.
They are carrying chains.
Damn it.
The skeletons are, just so you know.
Black rod.
All right. That has the chains on.
17.
All right. That would totally hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
That's a D6, right?
Yes.
That'll be a 5.
That will destroy one of the skeletons.
So the skeletons are a gang from West Side Story.
You make an intelligence check to try to figure them out, but you're just being sarcastic. So
20.
they are being. They are probably slaves. This is probably a slave holding pen for gladiators condemned to live. To
Well,
fight
one
in
of
the
them's free now.
That's one way of putting it. So let's see here. They will attack. So all the characters who have been attacked so far. So Sean, you'll be attacked first.
The halfling's pounding his chest on the scale mail.
Does a 12 hit you?
No!
All right.
Scale armor, baby.
Oh yeah, that's right. Aaron.
Oh, God.
Does an 18 hit you?
I want to lie, but yeah, it does.
All right. I was going to say, no, it was going to hit you.
It's gonna
If you
hit
lied, I would have known, because it's an 18 and you're level 0. You take 1 point of damage, and the chain wraps around you. You are immobile.
Ow.
Yep.
It's great.
Until you make a DC 8 reflex or strength check to wiggle out of them.
We'll have to make that separate of the attack roll.
Yes.
Okay.
That
So
will
that'll take a round.
that will take an action.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see here. Anne. Let's... A 13. Does that hit you? All right. 2 points of damage.
It doesn't hit Baldric.
Baldric wasn't the one attacking.
Oh.
And you are also wrapped up in chains. So your comrades in the back can drag you out, and then someone else can switch your place if you want as an action, or just step over you while you're wiggling on the ground, helpless. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. David. 19.
That is definitely hit, yes.
All right. 2 points of damage, and also immobilized.
So we only have 7 skeletons left, and one of them's down to 1 hit point.
No, that was the one that was destroyed. Oh, you were hitting another.
I destroyed a different one.
All right, so that one still has 1 hit point. All right.
Oh wait, so 2 of them still have 1 hit point?
No. There's 7 skeletons left standing, one of which only has 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Okay, and I destroyed 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it's fighting 4 versus 4. Well, I guess 5 versus 5 to make it even. So that's going to attack you, Tom.
Thank you.
But an 8 will not hit either of your
Yeah,
characters.
it will not.
All right, so that misses actually. So Tom, you're finally up.
All right, go Franz. Pitchfork, bro.
All right.
14.
14 does hit.
Yay.
And what type of weapon are you using?
Pitchfork.
As a spear.
All right, pitchfork treats it as a spear. It's a piercing weapon either way.
Can you use it not as a spear?
6.
Well, he's using it as a spear, so it does 2 points of damage.
I'm not sure.
6?
If it was
You said
written
half
as is,
damage.
So
Yeah, he rolled a 4.
Yeah, plus 2.
Oh, you have a plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because my strength is
so
7.
3 damage. All right, that will destroy another skeleton. They only have 3 hit.
So we're down to 6.
Yes, one of which is
has
down.
1 hit.
All right, so round 2. Fortunately, David is up first.
Okay. The halfling gypsy is breaking out her sling
All right.
and a rock.
All right. Let me know if your helpless character... Well, when it comes to the skeletons, just let me know if your helpless character is still helpless, because that'll give him an attack bonus.
Okay.
Because skeletons will hit somebody when they're down.
Because they're
Okay.
prone.
Yeah.
Well, will a 13 hit?
A 13 will hit.
Okay.
Kill it.
4 damage
4 damage.
with a rock from a sling.
Okay. So that'll destroy another skeleton.
So we're down to 5 and 1's injured.
Yeah.
I mean a big ass rock.
Boom.
Now, question on that, Ross. Since she was going after the one that had chained up the party member,
Yeah.
does that free the party member?
No.
No.
They're chains. They're different.
yeah, I'm gonna have
skeletons.
to get out of
So,
it
yeah.
myself. So
They
Thank you,
just don't have to.
Doug, so.
They don't have to worry about attack penalties. Yeah, anybody who's trapped can make an action automatically to or
Okay.
spend their action to do that, regardless of where they are.
All right. In that case, may I do that on my initiative?
Sure.
Will a 11 get out?
Yes.
All
All
right.
right. That takes your action.
He's free.
thank you.
So 16.
Mine. That was bound
Okay,
up.
so
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah.
All right.
So let me know if somebody's
for you to
stepping
finish.
over an entangled person to take their place.
Okay, so I can just make sure I can actually step over for that
Yeah.
attack and then use another. If I successfully attack, I can use that to try to untangle myself.
No, your other.
The one that's entangled gets to free himself.
That's all they can do.
That's all they can do. All right, so
I guess they could wiggle they could crawl like a worm.
okay.
They could do the worm, just sort of. Yeah.
Like in that.
So all right, yeah. John Peters is going to step over and give an attack.
All right.
So come on, John. It's the nurse sharks all over again.
Nope. All right. Does your other dude free himself?
Yeah, I'll give it a try. So, come on. And is that reflex to get out or agility?
Fort or reflex?
Fort or reflex. Okay. Doing fort.
Actually, strength check, sorry.
Oh, strength. So, well.
Reflex or save.
Well,
reflex or strength, sorry.
So that wouldn't have worked anyway, so.
All right.
He's still bound.
Let's see here. Anne.
Okay. Baldric's gonna step over Indigo and use his pitchfork.
All right.
The roll for the step over.
No, you don't have to roll over to step over. It's just...
Okay.
Yeah, you can just step over.
I just got a 7.
All right, that will totally miss.
Alright, and then I'll roll to get out of the chains,
All right.
which is a 17.
All right, you get out of the chains. But the person who got out of the chains cannot stand up and attack. They'll have to move to the back of the line, basically, on their next action if they
Whoa.
want to. Yeah.
They gotta move. Who says they gotta move to the back of the line, Ross? That is racist.
No, it's
Conga
not.
line.
Yeah.
Hobo Baggins is on a battle rage
All right.
after smashing one skeleton to smithereens.
Sure.
4-foot rampage!
So, what's the check again?
To get out of the chains?
No, just to attack.
Oh, AC 9 we're actually looking at.
12.
That hits?
And it's a D6 with my Black Rod of Death.
Yeah.
That'll be a 6.
6 will destroy skeletons, so we've destroyed 4, I believe.
Okay.
And your other character, did you have anybody tied up?
No, but
Okay.
Ted can attack if there's room.
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
So we're down to 3 skeletons and 1 injured skeleton.
Yes. Let's see here. That was a 10. Next
We'll
up
call the
is
injured one red.
a 3, the skeletons. So...
How many are left?
3, 4.
Yes.
One of which is wounded.
So... Obviously attack you.
Bring it, bro.
Okay. A 19 will hit you.
It has been
A
barraged.
19 does hit.
Yes.
I only have 1 hit point. So.
With 2 will be how much damage you take, so there's a problem in that sense.
So he brought it.
So you fall over, wrapped in chains and quite bloody. Someone can roll you over.
Has he already been rolled
Ted
over?
will roll me over.
Yeah. I don't think so. Have you been rolled over before?
Hobo hasn't.
Okay, yeah.
Pete's dead.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pete.
Aaron, you destroyed one of them, right?
No, I did not.
So you had a character. Did anybody have a character who was still immobilized?
Mine, Chaucer's still immobilized.
All right,
so-
he's going to take an attack.
Damn it. Will he be able to actually defend, or?
No, the skeleton has an attack bonus.
Okay, so.
18. So 2 points of damage.
And Chaucer's down.
All right, so skeletons are not above kicking people when they're down, or squeezing them. Let's see here. So that was 2 attacks.
Again with the Miller's tail.
Yeah. David.
All right.
12. That will hit.
13.
Oh, very good.
Remind me before.
All right, because you got armor. Yeah.
Actually, no, she doesn't.
Tell you how I
She's
got
just
around
got
that review when I
Dex
did
of
it
18?
on the
lucky sign, Charmed House, which gives a bonus of 3 to armor class.
Oh, wow. Very lucky indeed. All right, Tom.
Very.
Bring it.
Who's in the front line?
It'll be Franz.
And what's his AC?
11.
11. 19.
That's a yes.
All right. Let's see here. 2 points of damage.
He's good.
All right, and he is immobilized though. He is wrapped up in chains.
God damn it.
Yes, that is the thing that is happening. And that's all 4 skeletons. So, Tom, your other guy can step one. He can make a DC
So remember, we've got
8
1, 2, 3.
reflex or strength check to break out of the chains.
Excuse me.
You'll make a strength check.
All right, so it's +2. Yes. All right. So he gets up. That's all he can do this round. But Argyle could step in front of him, and step over him and attack.
And Argyle is using a club or a staff, isn't he?
Club.
That's
Yeah.
a good thing.
Yeah, it'll do full damage.
But yeah, but is he still at a penalty to hit?
No, he's not. His fingers healed when he
That's
fell in
right.
the pit.
Like, I hand again.
And
Dude, his intelligence is 4.
all right.
Wagim.
Dumbest.
Was that the glass blower?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, roll damage.
1.
All right, one skeleton is quite wounded. I'll say it's the wounded one. So it's down to 1 hit point,
Actually, if it was the wounded one, it should be dead because that one was
It
down
only had
2.
one hit point left.
Oh, okay. Somebody else hit it? Okay.
Yeah, so
All
we're
right.
down to 3 skeletons?
Down to 3 skeletons. All right.
Next.
Top of the round.
Yes, David.
Will a 14 hit?
Yes.
Crush them. Break
Sling bullet?
With like a
4.
With like a rock.
4.
Actually, that is with a rock or something.
So that's a blunt damage, right?
Yeah.
All right, that will destroy one.
I don't think I've ever seen a rock that does piercing.
Who is next? Aaron is next.
So John Peters is going to pick up Chaucer's club and try to attack.
Rather than roll Chaucer over, he's just going to loot his body.
You can. You have actually. You can
Till the end.
Pick up Chaucer and swing him like a club.
That's what a
would-
possum man is
I'm
for.
going to say that's going to negate using the coercive ally as a weapon
right.
negates the rolling over.
15.
button. All right, 15 will hit.
All right, and that's 1d4 plus
Yeah.
1.
Crush them. Break them.
5.
5 will destroy another one. We're down to.
Where am I
one
going to get my
skeleton.
cakes?
Next.
Anne, you can end this battle.
Baldric. Smash them with a turnip.
Baldric is going to get his pitchfork back
Okay.
and leave open for Indigo to attack.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Is that a natural one? Is it a natural one?
That is a fumble.
No.
What is Indigo wearing armor?
No.
Okay,
Just
so that's
a-
easy. Roll a d4
Yep.
because we get to consult the fumble table.
Yes, there is a fumble thing.
3.
3.
You trip, but may recover with a DC 10 reflex save.
No,
Otherwise-
that's two, Ross.
Your
Oh,
weapon
sorry.
comes loose in your hand. You quickly grab it, but your grip is disrupted. You take a -2 penalty on your next attack roll.
Well, that's not bad. It's better than a 4.
No.
Which
Could
is,
be worse.
Yeah.
So, my turn.
Yes.
I guess Ted is going to roll Hobo over.
Okay.
So,
Under your luck. Equal or under your character's luck.
11.
What's his luck?
9.
Well, that's a problem.
So instead, he just loots the body for the scale mail armor and the black rock.
Alright, he starts unbuckling the scale mail.
And all of the money and the beggar bowl,
Of
everything.
course. Oh, yeah, no.
Taking everything.
Deadest little hobbit of them all.
So there's one skeleton left, so it's going to... Who's it going to lash out at? Probably... everyone roll a d20. Lowest one.
No. He would lash out at the gypsy woman because so far she's bagged 2
D20.
of them herself.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Well,
He got a natural 1. It needs to be Aaron.
Sorry, David made a compelling case.
Dang it.
Night 16.
That will hit.
1 point of damage and immobilized. Still alive?
Still alive.
Alright. Tom, you can end this
thank
way?
you.
All right, Hans will step back forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14.
14 will hit? Alright, destroys it with an 8 or 4 damage.
Plus 2.
What weapon are you using?
Pitchfork.
Yeah, 5 damage.
By
and
the
destroy
power of
skeleton.
Gray Skull.
So you've destroyed the horde
No.
of slave skeletons.
By the power of agriculture.
So you have stopped them. So you can look around. You can quickly search the area. You realize you realize the healing water no longer works. It only works once per week. So you're already fully healed.
What if I have a holy symbol? Can I bless the water?
Oh, and I will try to now get Chaucer up. Let's see.
Luckily, we've got 1 bottle of wine left.
And you can see that there are multiple exits. There are... everyone can give me a intelligence check to search for secret doors and that kind of thing.
so, I'm getting Chaucer up, by the way. So.
Will
Hey,
a-
And that was luck, right?
Okay, first,
I'm so sorry.
yeah.
Everybody talk at once.
Yes, everybody.
Can we all talk at once? Can we all talk at once?
Roll the
Let's do it
Ross.
at once.
Roll the corpse over.
And that was luck, right?
Yes, equal or under your luck.
16, and he has an 18 luck, so.
Oh, holy shit.
I know.
How did he even get in this?
That's random. I have no idea. So.
Why were you not leading with that?
Yeah. Anyways, what's his lucky sign?
Lucky sign, Wild Child.
What does that do?
Speed each +1 equals +5 speed.
Oh,
3.
You run faster. All right, yeah, nice. You can survive. Everyone else dies.
So is that gone now technically because of...
no, you just can't be rolled over anymore.
Okay, so... And what's the +4 negative that I get?
-4 to all rolls for the next hour of game time.
Yeah,
And you lose 1 point of strength, stamina, or agility. Roll D3. Stamina. You lose a point of stamina.
Can you do anything with that?
For what?
Intelligence?
Huh?
You like for searching?
Still 0 and...
No, it's just at this point.
Can I use the find secret doors?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Well,
then.
Can you beat my nat 20, though?
No, I can't beat a natural 20. Why don't you just go ahead with that?
So, yeah, nat 20, and it's on the character with an intelligence bonus, so 21.
Okay.
Again with the blackjack.
You do find a secret door to the north. There's also a tunnel leading off to the east.
So you have to just touch this part of this statue.
There is a closed door to the west, and there is a large tunnel leading to the south. And you can hear water from the south, as though there were a body of water.
I should have gone before we left.
Well, if you're in sort of an open area, you can also search the room itself. So you find 13 candles, 6 torches.
Really not 16 candles, Ross?
I will hurt you right here.
Well, hey, 13 candles will still make a lovely light.
10 yards of rusty chain.
Is it pink? No.
No. And a 10-foot pole. Let's see here.
What about the chains the skeletons were using?
The secret door, you do not know how to open it, though. It is a sliding door. It does not. You cannot find a mechanism to open it. Perhaps it cannot.
What
be
if I
opened
whack
from
it with the black rod?
Again, aim for this part of the
Would
statue.
these tools work on the door?
Yeah. If you have these tools, you make an intelligence check.
11.
You think that the only way you're pretty sure this is the kind of door that only is designed to be opened from the other side. So if you want to open this door, get through this secret door, you either have to just break open it or dismantle it somehow.
So whacking it with the black rod is actually the best option.
It would probably take hours to do that because it is solid wood, oak. It looks
Have you ever seen Robin Hood Men in Tights?
I'm saying a while ago. So
Blinking with the sword, carving at the wooden pillar.
there
Yeah,
we go.
well,
That's me with the black
Well,
rod.
I think they cranked time up for him a little bit.
Yes.
You could do that if you wanted to. That would take time to do that.
You lost
It would
your-
make a shitload of noise.
You lost
Why
your
don't-
arms in battle.
Yeah, let's keep looking through the room. Now, you
What a
said that
holy
we had...
symbol work or something.
How are you using the holy symbol?
Touch it to the door and see if laying
Nothing
on
happens.
hands works to do anything.
You can't lay on hands. You're not a paladin or a cleric.
Touch the screen, Ross. Touch the screen.
Or show him on the dollar where you touched him.
Anyways, so this takes you guys a few minutes to search through all the areas. You have
And question on the
Yeah.
chain. You said we had found 10 feet in the main area. What
10
about
yards. I mean, all the skeletons were carrying it, so 10 yards.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
So 10 yards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 30
rusty but
feet.
serviceable, or is it...
Rusty but serviceable.
Okay.
Don't roll a natural 1 if you're doing anything with it.
Were those their only weapons? Were the chains?
Yes. And then their bony claws. 'cause
Oh, can we use the bony claws?
they all crumbled into dust when you destroyed them.
Can we collect the dust?
Sure.
Because
we
we can
snort-
blow it in somebody's face.
Or can we snort it like a drug?
You could
There's that
try.
option too.
It's getting more and more grossed out. So where do you guys want to go? You can try and force a way through the door to the north, the secret door. You could open the door to the west. There's a tunnel leading to the east, and then there's a larger tunnel heading to the south, and you can hear water. There's some sort of body of water to the south. Not much is obvious.
So, and yeah, you saw this door right here. Correct?
Yeah, that's the door to the west.
I'll take the door to the west. Chaucer and John Peters will go that way,
You know.
All right, the door is
and Raybold.
Yeah. The door is not locked, and it is waterlogged though, so it is sticking to the frame. So you either have to make a strength check to knock it down, or make a bunch of noise to gradually hack it apart with your meager weapons.
Chaucer will go ahead and make his strength check.
Okay.
7.
Nope.
I got knocked down by skeletons. Give me a break.
Yeah, you all. That old chestnut.
Actually, intelligence
okay, so-
to see if there's anything that could possibly grease the hinges a little bit. So moss or something. Or,
Well, there are some great corpses gumming up the works up there.
That's gumming, though. That's not gracing.
There's water. It's waterlogged. I mean, it's
well,
just,
I mean, yeah, not water, but if there's any kind of, or actually oil that would be around for the lanterns.
Did we
or,
collect any
you don't have
lard
any
from
lanterns.
the
They're
possum
torches.
corpses?
or just torches. So.
you ran out of opossum corpses.
So there's no lard from the possum men.
No, not here, unfortunately. Actually, if you had your night soil, you could use that.
The idea is not that it's like so swelled up, right?
Yeah,
That
swole.
tight.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's
All right.
waterlogged. Yeah, it's soaked. It's too big for the frame.
So we need a giant blow dryer.
Well, that's one way. You could set it on fire with the torch. You are underground.
No, it's wet wood. It's not going to burn.
well, that's true.
It's
Yeah,
waterlogged. It's
yeah.
warped wood.
Yeah.
It's not wet wood.
It is soaked because there's a lot of condensation in it.
All right, we're just prying it open.
All right, that will take some time.
So
which
that's one
two
door?
characters are going to do that?
Where?
That'll
what
be
are the
John
other
Peterson,
ways out?
Chaucer.
Give me 4 saves.
You said there's hallways that are open.
There is a large tunnel to the south and a smaller tunnel to the east.
All right.
I think we should investigate the tunnel to the south, the large tunnel.
Okay.
9 for John, 15 for Chaucer.
Okay. It takes him some time. Wait, you got a 9 on one character?
On John.
All right, -1 to attack rolls. He temporarily exhausts them.
Okay.
But anyway, while they're hacking away, the rest of you can head towards...
Actually, I'm going to be helping him with the door.
Okay.
So I take the black rod
Okay.
and I whack the door.
Nothing happens. It's the black rod and it hits the door. Some splinters
It's
fly off.
spongy oak.
Yeah.
Okay, can I give us a strength check instead to try and push the door? Or is it too late for that?
You go ahead, make your strength check.
That'll be a 13, Ross.
Not quite good enough to knock it down in one blow. So you can help him hack it apart. Give me a 4 save.
That'll be a 2.
Okay. You don't contribute. You just wear yourself out. So you take a -1 penalty to attack rolls.
Okay, then.
So those of you heading to the south, I assume that's the rest of you. Well,
Yeah. Anybody who is not involved in the Dornanigans.
Yeah, Dornanigans. The White Gallery running south from the Skeleton's Chamber opens up to a massive natural grotto. A sluggish underground river cuts the cavern in two, flowing from left to right. On the far side of the river, the ground rises, but the chamber appears to have collapsed there, leaving only a small strip of ground that thrusts out into the river. A structure of some kind squats on the island, something sparkling from its shore in the dim light. And the water glitters a dull red filled with thousands of glowing scarlet crayfish. As you examine them, a massive shadow swims by in the depths of the river.
Gumbo jambalaya.
Yeah.
It's in the south.
Was it the secret bubblegum shrimp hatchery?
My wicked tongue.
Yeah, so it looks like
So bad.
it's maybe not too far from. So there's a little island on the opposite end of the grotto between you and there. It looks like it's maybe, let's see here, 60, 75 feet to get there from where you are. So, what do you guys want to do?
So you said it's about 60 to 75 feet. How much of that is water?
All of it.
Okay.
That's from the shore to the other shore.
It's water and crayfish.
Yeah, there's crayfish in the water. Yes.
And there's no way in hell those crayfish are not killer in some way.
It's a river?
Yes, it's an underground river. Looks like something.
So could you go up and down this river?
It looks like it goes underwater. From the other part, it looks like this.
Okay.
Underground.
This is the only
Like further
open
under.
part of the river.
Yeah, this is the. You are. Yeah, and you can see from where you are, it goes off in that direction, and then in that direction.
Is it a fast-moving river or
Sluggish.
sluggish? Okay.
So not very.
And you did say that we saw a dark shadow swimming over the crayfish.
A massive shadow swims by in the depths of the river.
I wish we had that raft now.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Maybe if we could break that door down, we could use it as a raft.
Yeah, that's an idea. We could use the waterlogged door as a raft.
Well, it's not going to soak up any more water, is it?
Actually, you can all give, those of you in that area can give me intelligence checks.
That's a 19 for me.
Okay.
Actually, 20.
All right, those of you find, those of you get a 10 or above, find two extremely wide copper bowls that are actually big enough. They're very thin but very sturdy looking. Looks like it would be big enough that a person could float on it.
Well, we do have two bowls and two 10-foot poles, mine and yours.
Yeah.
So we could pole ourselves across.
You don't know how deep the river goes.
It's probably pretty deep. I would imagine deeper than 10 feet if we only saw a shadow of what was beneath.
Well,
Yeah. You could pull yourself off the shore to give yourself some momentum. It does, I mean, it's 60, 75 feet. So, and then just paddle with your hands or kick with your feet.
Lose those hands.
Well, yeah.
Or you could attach something to the stick.
we do have other things to use as paddles. I have here on our list torches and short bows. The short bows...
Oh, yeah. Also, you look above you. You can see that the ceiling of the cavern is 20 to 25 feet up, but covered in stalactites. So...
Are any of them moving?
No. Not that you... Well, you give me an intelligence check.
Good D&D thought. Very good.
They're actually... I don't know if you know this. There is a species of monster in D&D called piercers, which their whole thing...
knows.
Yeah. What'd you get?
14.
Oh my god, a 6. Well, a 7.
Yeah, none of them are moving.
14?
None of them are moving.
Okay. But that does give me an idea.
Okay.
Do any of them look loose-ish?
Some of them?
Okay.
Some of them look sturdy. There's a variety of stalactites.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to pole across about as far as I can, paddle with the short bow when I have to.
Okay. With a short bow. I just want to be clear. Okay. Yeah. Okay, no,
When the
I'm
pole
fine.
won't reach any further, when I can't, stick
Yeah.
it down and, put the pole on a crayfish and just shove.
Okay.
Or how
And
heavy
you said
are
that
the
they're...
dishes?
Let's
it's
negotiate.
20
How
feet
heavy are
up.
the what?
The dishes. Could one person float in a dish and use the other dish to pedal?
Floating the banging
You could use them as kind of like inner tubes or something like that.
Float trip.
How big are these bagging dishes?
Lazy river in the gumbo jambalaya.
They're 8 feet wide.
Oh, these are
So,
really.
It's a jambalaya pot.
Are you kidding me?
yeah. It's like a copper gong or something like that.
Is that a begging bowl or?
I didn't say it was a begging bowl. I said it was a bowl.
Okay.
You're the one who added begging
Giant
to
copper bowl.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, I only heard the part of that. It's like, wait, are we floating in the begging
You're the
bowl?
one
It's like
inserting
right
begging into it, not me.
here. Well, this is where the urchins come in. So.
All right.
Well, the other thought was to use the length of rusty chain to, after we've pulled off a bit, to latch onto one of those stalactites.
20 to 25 feet up.
Yeah, but 40 yards.
Of chain.
Yeah.
But you have to throw it.
It's chain. And you could do that. But you could also throw the chain up on the shore, too. You don't have to get all the way up in
If
the
you
water.
have it.
The stalactites go all above you. It's in the entire grotto. So, like...
And are there
From here.
stalagmites, too, on the other side? Because if we can throw the chain to the other side,
Yeah.
if we can manage to get it to where it hooks on one of the spiky bits coming up from the ground, the stalagmite, we might be able to pull ourselves across with it.
There are no stalagmites. There are none on the little island you can see across there, and the rest of the place is water. So there are some stalagmites on your side, actually.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well, we can use that as a way to get back.
Do we still have rope?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody lost it.
Oh, we had lost it.
No, nobody lost
Nobody
it. Is what I'm
lost
saying.
it, so we still have it.
I don't know what's on the other side, but if you could shoot your bow with the rope and land it, and then you could pull yourself across.
You could fashion an arrow, a crude arrow of sorts.
Is the ground soft or is it rock?
It's like a rocky beach. So
Okay.
No, that probably would.
Well, We might get.
Can we test to see if these crayfish are actually dangerous? How about that?
How are you doing
I'm
that?
not worried about the crayfish.
I'm not worried about the
Not the
crayfish.
duck.
Head in the river.
I still have my duck.
You do! You have your duck. It survived
it's
for
like,
reasons.
I was like, all right, it's like, all right, Mephistopheles, go in there. Let
Okay.
it swim.
Mephistopheles.
Yeah. All right.
Faust, because you're obviously.
Give me a luck check.
11.
Just so you made it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you care more about getting information or more about your duck?
Information.
Okay. A moment later, it quacks happily.
It's like, oh look, see,
and
he's
starts-
fine. He's fine.
He's fine. And then the shadow, and possibly the universe's largest catfish comes up and swallows poor Mephistopheles in one gulp,
Huh.
and then descends into the depths.
This is very Louisiana.
Like,
I'm not gonna go noodle after that guy.
Yeah.
you know what?
And your character gets a point of
I
luck.
think we all learned.
For referencing noodling, all that. Yeah.
Write it down.
Write it down.
Ross Giveth, write it down.
You know what? I think we all learned something here today.
You did. That was that duck made a sacrifice for the party.
One of these
What
days-
is it when a catfish eats a duck, eats a chicken? Is that a cat
I think
ducking?
that's a Russian. I think it's a Cajun folk legend.
No. That is what's called a Cajun nesting doll.
There we go.
Nice idea.
Or Creole nesting doll.
Anyway, so meanwhile, back at the door, you get it open.
This for your intros.
What? Yes, anyone can have whatever.
Thank you.
I didn't buy him, so I don't care. Jason bought him.
Oh,
And I bought some.
Sorry, I did steal like the one Stella cider remaining.
So, what am I thinking?
What are you thinking, Ross? No one knows.
door.
The door opens up to reveal a standard-sized corridor that goes straight ahead, and then veers off to the south and to the north.
God damn it, choices.
Yes, this is the quintessential choice in a dungeon.
Okay.
This is a dungeon crawling game. It is literally called Dungeon Crawling Classic.
I still think that Catfish Island has promise.
Treasure.
I will.
There's never
John Peters, Chaucer, and Raybold will go down and head off to the north. So
Don't look at him on the map. Anyway.
So you're
I've
abandoning
been seeing
the
this
door?
map the entire
I
time.
know. I was.
You're abandoning the door?
All right.
No,
they opened the door.
We're through it. So
Yeah, we opened the door.
Okay.
It
So
goes-
Father Ted is also following through the door.
okay, so are you going to go to the north or the south?
I'm heading north. So.
I'm going to the south. I heard catfish.
Let's
I
split
think.
the
Is there anybody
party up
else?
even more.
Well, actually, I'll send Raybold with you. So.
Oh, so you're going by yourself?
No. Yeah. So.
Okay, so
John,
just to
John and
recap
Chaucer
here.
are going north, and then the urchin's going with you.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, wait.
So the father
time
of the
out, time. Just to
Who
recap.
made you the coach?
Shut up.
No.
Just to recap, there's a bunch of us that are down the tunnel at Catfish Island.
Yes.
There's a group of 4 of you over here at this door that goes north and south. 2 of you are going this way,
And 2 of us
and
are
2 of you are
to
going this
catfish.
way. Just to make sure that you're splitting the party further. Or are you saying that you want the 2 to go down to Catfish Island?
No, we're going down the other.
Because if you're going to Catfish Island, that's
not.
one thing. But if you're going down the other tunnel,
We're not going to Catfish Island.
No, Father
one's going to the
Ted
tunnel
is
for-
going to Catfish
Maybe
Island.
Oh,
not
you
go
want-
to Catfish Island.
What?
It doesn't necessarily go to Catfish Island.
No, I'm getting away from the door and going to the open tunnel.
All right.
Because I heard somebody shout like a little girly man about something about
All
a
right.
red catfish.
So, Aaron.
Okay, so I guess.
So in the tunnel to
Raybold
just to
will be going by
recap,
himself.
Aaron is going off by himself.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Aaron.
Mistake!
Okay. Now, anyway, okay. So, Aaron, you go to the north. You head along the tunnel. I assume, are you going to search for secret traps and doors along the way?
Yes.
All right.
We are not trusting.
Make intelligence checks.
All right, come on. And is that one each or just one for the group? So
1 for the group.
Okay.
Highest character.
like his character. So all right, that will be John. 5.
Could always spin luck, but you didn't. You don't find anything, but it heads out to a room. The tunnel terminates in a small room. in which you see a kind of shrine. You see a large stone tablet sits in the center of this chamber, upon which or table, sorry, not tablet. There's a large stone table in the center of this room, upon which are 10 sealed clay vases, each 18 inches tall, approximately, foot and a half high.
They all
Cannot be
contain
charged.
rupees.
A circular symbol of hammered brass, presenting both a smiling and frowning face on opposite sides, is attached to its front. Elaborate but mysterious twisting shapes are carved into the walls of the chamber. A single vase lies shattered on the floor in front of the stone table.
So, does it look like there was anything in the vase, or from
sealed.
the
You
debris?
do
Well,
not
from
have
the
X-ray
from the debris of the one that is
No.
smashed open.
Well, no, you don't. It's smashed if whoever smashed it would have taken anything with him, probably, presumably.
Okay. Investigating, looking around the table to see if they're on weighted
Intelligence
deities.
checks?
So,
Yeah.
nat 20.
They are not on a pressure plate mechanism. It is not Indiana Jones.
Okay,
But
so
they are sealed. So
something else is in there. Also looking at the spirals on the other side, are they pointing towards something or towards
spirals on the walls?
Yeah.
They're just all over the place.
just decorative?
Well, you're not a scholar. You don't have any sage abilities.
So
No, you don't. You're level 0.
You know, we do have a sage in the party.
No, even that sage doesn't know.
That's mostly for seasoning.
It's more of a wizards did stuff reasons.
okay. Look at the. Oh, and were there inscriptions along any of these?
Not in languages you understand.
Okay. So this
You'll
is where
never
we have
have the-
fun.
you'll never know the
Since we know we can
secrets
pick these
ever.
up without.
Yeah, you can pick one up.
Pick one up. And what are they sealed with? Is this like wax or something that can be open?
Doesn't say actually.
Human fat.
It's some sort of glue. I'll say.
All
Made
right.
from
Not
rendered
wax.
human flesh.
Wow. All right.
Crack open a cool one. Let's see what's in it.
All right.
Merry Christmas, Ross.
Which character's doing that?
That will be what the hell, Chaucer.
What is his luck modifier?
3
+3?
plus 3.
Oh, all right. Do you want me to roll a d10 or do you? All right.
Really, Aaron? You want to do that?
He wants to choose his own destiny.
Absolutely. That will be 12.
All right. You find a single electrum coin encased in wax at the bottom of the base. That is worth like 10 gold.
Damn. So, electric coin.
Like, this is more money than you have ever seen in your life.
It is gold and silver electroplated together.
All right. Well, Chaucer's going to start opening up more. because-
Okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
All right. Go ahead.
So, how many more are left?
There are 9 more.
9 more. So,
This could take a while.
okay.
Go ahead. Roll.
All right. I'll try to go
You
quickly.
should have brought a
Sorry.
snack.
Oh, sorry. Right. 13.
Okay. There's another electrum coin.
Woo!
Ooh, piece of candy.
Surely this
piece of
luck
Next
will
one.
will not always be here.
8.
Okay. Another one. Who else is in the chamber?
That would be John Peters and Rabel went to the other end. So
So just your
yeah, my two characters.
2 characters. Okay.
So
Not only did I split off of you, but you split your two guys.
exactly.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Roll.
All right. 5.
5. All right. It opens up, releasing toxic gas. Give me DC 12 fort saves
DC 12 fort saves.
for
Okay.
both of them.
Both of them. Okay.
So,
John did not do well,
Okay.
Does John die in the end?
and I will go ahead. No, and
I
neither.
thought the other one went the other direction.
So no, Chaucer and John Peters are
So
together.
both failed?
Yeah, both failed.
Okay. 2 damage
John's down.
and 1 damage.
Chaucer's still up.
Okay.
John dies in the end.
So he falls down. What is Chaucer going to do?
Try to revive him. Still flip him.
Okay, give me another fort save.
we can't. The gas is still in there.
Yeah, no, it's gas. That's how gas works, Eric.
I didn't know how quickly this dissipated.
Well, you found out it's more than one round.
All right. 18.
All right. He's fine for this round.
I can flip him.
Yeah, that'll be action.
All right. 9, and John's dead.
All right, John's dead.
No, I thought it was at or below the luck.
At or below the line.
So
Okay. I got him up. So
All right.
he's at this negative
Both
4.
of you can give me fort saves.
They will die.
Was you horrible?
I will have no regrets on this one.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, the fort saves. And
God, 30
actually,
gold.
what was his negative?
-4 to all actions.
Gotcha.
All rolls.
Including fort saves.
Yeah. Especially fort saves.
17 though.
With the -4?
With the -4, so he.
Okay, so he makes it.
That makes
Get
it.
it out.
All right, and 5 on Chaucer. He might be going down.
5 damage.
Chaucer's dead for good.
Ugh. All right. So meanwhile,
Give the electro coins and get the hell out.
Meanwhile, in the south,
Back to Catfish Island.
yeah, Catfish. Well, there's Catfish Island, and some people are going to the small room to this. Or
I'm
no one
going
was
to
going to the
Catfish
south.
Island. No.
Oh, all right. So everyone's back at Catfish Island.
I went to Catfish Island.
All right. I thought somebody was
Left
at.
Aaron to die.
Well, there was that other room to the south.
And I was, my character's walking to there, but
Your character. We'll
but yeah, go back to him after.
Catfish Island. Yeah. So in the grotto, what are you guys going to do?
All right, so now we.
So now you know there's a giant fucking catfish.
Hi guys.
So here's what we figured out. There's a giant catfish in that water.
I want to whack it with the black rod. Is that possible to whack it with the black rod?
All right,
Maybe you should ask it.
here's what we do.
You're reasonably sure it will come up and attack you if you just get into the
Oh,
water.
good. It'll be like whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Maybe riding across the water is not a good idea then.
Well, did we see?
That's a value
It
judgment.
depends on how many hobbits you want to go into the water.
Did we see how big the mouth of it was when it ate the duck?
Oh, it can eat a human.
Water.
But could it
This
eat an
now.
8-foot copper bowl?
Maybe not.
They could definitely knock whatever's in it out.
Oh, that's probably pretty safe to bet.
Yeah. It's not exactly the Titanic.
Well, that's a bad comparison.
analogy.
Yeah.
No, that just shows how dire the situation
All right,
is.
fair enough.
The Titanic was better off.
So what?
How do we know about the Titanic?
Well,
Shut up. You're
Oh,
dead.
As a
Wizards
soap
did it.
operas. Yeah.
I think that if we were to stand in the shallows,
Do we
you know,
still have that wine?
We got 1 bottle of wine left. Yeah.
That's not enough, I don't think.
Are you trying to make a Molotov?
I was going to say we could try to saturate the water with wine to get the catfish drunk.
I think you're going to need more.
It's like an underground lake that's moving. If you had kegs and kegs of wine, sure. Or if you fed it a lot of alcohol.
It
like
was
ducks.
worth a shot.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. It's creative thinking, I will give you that. Thinking outside the box.
What would be so epic is if I had rope and my pitchfork and we lured it to shore and I stabbed it with my pitchfork and rode it.
That would be pretty freaking awesome.
Do it!
Wow.
Do it!
But could I also use my holy symbol to bless the water, to make it holy water? Which would probably be really intolerable to this hellfish that's in there.
Well, we don't know.
You can try.
Wait,
Okay, I'm going to try to
Personality check.
I'm going to try and bless the water, which is what I would have done with the wine, but this is just another form of blessing.
No.
14.
Will we not be able to stand with
Nothing immediate happens. You do not know
All right.
anything else that happens. By the way, what alignment is your character?
Mine? Neutral.
Neutral. The gods that he can worship. There is a Montour, god of mysteries and riddles. Ildavir, goddess of nature. Pelagia, goddess of the sea. And Cthulhu, priest of the old ones. He's a neutral god in this game. So who is he a priest of?
Cthulhu.
Yeah, Cthulhu.
All right.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu Fatagan.
All right.
Yeah, Cthulhu Vertagen. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Iergo Braga Cthulhu.
Cthulhu does not react to, as far as you can tell.
All right,
But,
so
It is not up to us to interpret his ways.
oh no, clearly.
we've crossed Noodlin off the list, but what about Gigan? We've got a couple of spears. We've
Gigan
got
is a
some-
tank with fishing. Okay.
Yeah.
we could. He's big. I don't know.
He is big.
There's stalactites. You could do.
Yes.
How are we gonna knock
All
them
right.
out?
You know, I'm opposed to this plan. But
I think that
I'm
we
barely able to, verbalize it because I can barely talk.
Technically,
Neither one of
that's
these.
fun.
Look at their intelligences.
You might be overthinking
five-
this.
oh,
We could
no,
do
sorry.
another
5 and 4.
Wow.
No, they're shiny.
You're along for the
There's a shiny.
bright colors and shiny things.
I agree.
Yeah.
Don't you realize? With a
You're just excited to
catfish
be-
this big between us
cut out of
and it,
Like, I saw
whatever is
that.
on that island, it's got to be good.
you were-
Besides, it's Friday, and a catfish fry would just be frickin' fantastic today.
Cthulhu was
Catholic Cthulhu.
Okay.
Close enough.
So have you come up with a plan yet?
Yes.
Catholicism.
There are a lot of those stalactites.
Yes.
So here's what I'm thinking. We hit the stalactites hard enough to knock them into the water
Okay.
and
Huh?
spearfish.
Okay.
Not quite where I was going with it. There's an illegal form of fishing to where you hook something up to a tree and then you have a hook dangling in the water and then it just holds your fish there in a little circle and you come back for it. So if we could bait it with something on a stalactite far the hell away from where we are.
Well, the stalactites are over open water. Someone would have to probably. Well, how would you get there? I guess you could.
Short bow.
Okay, yeah.
Fire something into the stalactite
Sure.
with the hook and dangling.
And attach Tom to the other end and throw it in the water.
I like plan.
All right.
No,
so just
no.
tell me what your party is going to do.
Here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
No special needs baiting.
No. We've got something perfect to attract its attention. It's shiny, it's small, and it sparkles just the right way. He's got a glass blower who makes glass beads. So we're going to tie our own fly, fire the fly into the stalactite, and just leave it dangling.
Do you have anything like that? Does your
Yeah, he comes with glass beads.
Okay. Yes. All right.
Like, maybe.
All right.
Damn it.
Do you can make more?
I'll give you the shiny copper piece.
By the way, I'm playing a guy with an intelligence of barely sentient.
All right. As
Like I said, we should be using him for the bait. Live bait always works.
All right. So you guys are just arguing at this point. Who survived the luck shrine?
John Peters.
John Peters staggers out.
Although he did grab the Electrum coins before.
Oh
he
yeah,
did,
no,
so-
of course. So it's not in vain. So joined up with the rest of the party. So you can find out, there's a toxic gas.
And Raybold actually went to the south. So
Oh yeah, all right. So meanwhile, so Raybold went by himself.
Yes,
Raybold went by himself.
he's an urchin.
Oh, all right.
Did he take
This room appears to have once been essentially the combination of the
No, he
baths
didn't.
and the showers. A low wall separating the toilets from the rest of the room. The walls drip with moisture and thousands of humming purple slugs. As he steps into the room, purple slime oozes out of the walls and reaches for him. So
Ghostbusters 2?
he can roll initiative.
We just need positively charged slime. All right, 6.
All right, you go first. What are you going to do?
Run the hell away.
All right, you run away.
Not
They do not chase after you.
Yeah,
They were nice.
having facilities is pretty nice for a dungeon.
Yeah.
Wizards did it. Wizard.
Like Discworld wizards, because that's what
I end up running into John Peters. You don't want to go to the bathroom. Really? It's not good. What? Well, I can barely breathe. Just don't worry about it.
All right, so the options now that you have, you could go back and try and slay the purple slimes and try and explore that room. You could try and break down the secret door to the north. You can go to that tunnel to the east, or you can deal with Catfish Grotto.
I'm still leaning towards Catfish Grotto.
Or you can try and recover the corpse of John Peters. Because eventually the gas will dissipate and use it for something else.
slime will come up from the other room.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's your bait.
Yes.
There's your bait. His
Did I
corpse.
go for dead bait?
It's fresh. Bleed dead.
That's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do? At this point, this is up to you.
I can't, dude. Do not look to me for plans.
Does it look like a blue parrot?
So if you want to do your catfishing plan, so first off, you'd have to fire the bow. Well, first off, do you give up your glass beads?
We don't need all of them, just a few.
Greater good.
All right, so greater good, thanks.
That's an impressive vocabulary you got there. That's alliteration. That's very advanced for someone like
All right,
you.
what are you firing the short bow with?
I will.
I suppose you could get a stick and put the grapple hook on it and fire with a -2 modifier.
Grapple gun.
AC 8 or
Couldn't
better,
we just
so you need a 10.
cut the spear?
Oh yeah, you could cut the spear.
Or put it onto one of the torches.
Yeah, or the torch would be too short.
Okay.
The spear would work. You could cut down a spear into a crude arrow. So that would use up one of the spears, obviously.
One of the javelins.
Or one of the
javelins.
yeah,
We got lots of options, Ross.
All right. This is the problem solving. All right.
You gave us plenty of stuff.
Okay. All right. I just want to know. All right. So you rig up one of the javelins so it has the lure. So you want the lure in the water, right?
Right.
Okay. So
Basically, we're going to fire... Oh, hang on. Let me use, dead bloody hell to illustrate my point. So here is the stalactite.
Yeah.
Here is the water. Catfish Odeth.
Also known as Whiskers.
Yeah, we're going to call him Mr.
Well,
Whiskers.
now that we've named him, we can't kill him.
Wow.
Oh, sure we can.
I didn't say we were going to... Well, I did say we were going to fry him, but we could do catch and release.
Like, just be no.
I like fish.
Well, you
He's a
don't
little
know
bit-
you would eat people.
He's a little bit small.
Yeah.
So.
He's wow. Yeah.
No sympathy
So
for
if
Mr.
you're gonna
Zoidberg.
fire the javelin into the ceiling and then have the glass
Then fire the
down
missiles.
the 20 feet of rope, I would say.
Yeah.
Was it? Is that just one line down? So that would be
Yeah.
20 feet of your rope gone. I would say the chain. You could try to use the chain, but that's a lot heavier. That might.
No, we use a bit of the chain as a weight
Okay.
to make sure that the bait stays where we want it to.
Yeah. That. All right. So you use 1 yard of chain.
And what are we going to use for the hook to sink it into his mouth?
Use your grappling hook. If you have any grappling hooks.
Actually, that would be perfect because a catfish hook normally has 3.
It's a treble hook.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
We'll do
right.
that.
All right, so you put that up. Who's going to fire the bow into the ceiling? I'd say you need a 9 or a better on an attack roll. If you miss, you might damage something. You hit it wrong, it falls down, and something.
Can we spend luck on this?
Yeah, of course.
I'll spend 5 luck and do it.
Okay,
So what do we need again?
a 9 or a better.
I will get a 24.
Okay, was that a natural 20?
It was a 19.
Okay. Still, it's a very good. It's a palpable hit. It embeds solidly into the ceiling. So
Grapple gun.
you have your shiny lure in there.
Blessed be Cthulhu.
Yes, blessed be Cthulhu. And the giant catfish whiskers.
Pardons the bread that be on you.
You can all see him coming. He is rising up to go for the bait. So what is your plan after
He's
that?
going to hook himself
Yeah.
far enough away from us so that we can get to the island without him coming to get us. And if he tries to yank, the stalactite will fall on his head.
Okay.
Big pointy stalactite.
Yeah. This is true. So how many of you are going to... There's the 2 copper bowls, or you could just swim. So who's ready to go as soon as the catfish hook? I assume you're like trying to time this as soon as he hooks
Yes.
himself.
Well, I'm the one
Since
that's
he's
short.
firing,
Yeah.
I'm going to have one of mine ready to go immediately.
I'm going to stay on the shore because I fired.
Okay, just tell me which character. There's plenty of space along the shoreline for all of you to go make the swim if you want. So we'll just do this round by round. I will. So,
Yeah, the halfling is not because.
are you going to wait until he actually hooks himself, or are you going to jump or time it before as he's trying to bite it?
pulling the bowl as soon as he's bit?
Okay. What? I'm sorry. Say that again.
Pulling the bowl.
Okay, pulling the boat. Okay, yeah. All right. So the boat is easier, but it's slower than just swimming. But obviously safer.
Yeah.
People who fail their agility checks when swimming start sinking, and that's not good.
And
And
basically,
also there's crayfish.
The what?
The crayfish.
What about them?
We don't know anything about them. That's precisely the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
We
Did you guys do any? Well, you guys have already shot the thing in there. The catfish is coming up. So,
and here's
I'm
my
sure
thought.
there's nothing to learn.
I'm going to have Quillil in the bowl with his spear, just in case stalactite plan doesn't exactly work. That's plan C.
So you're going to go Ahab on him.
Ahab on him, yes.
Perfect.
only one person can fit per bowl.
Right.
I mean, they're 8 feet wide, but they are coppers, so they're not.
So here's
Well,
what
but
I'm
he's a
suggesting.
halfling.
Okay, halfling
No,
doesn't count, yeah.
not a halfling.
Oh,
Not the
Mine's
halfling.
a halfling.
He's an elf.
Okay.
But what I'm suggesting is that while I'm
A
doing
halfling and an
that,
elf could do it. They're pretty-
you guys go for the shiny.
I have to stay on the shore because I shot. So talk
Right.
to these two.
I'm talking to
All right,
these.
we'll do this. We'll just go from left to right. Aaron, are any of your characters going on this?
We've come up to this. Yeah, what the hell, Marshall? Go up on that.
So is he just going to swim?
Is there another? We have a second bowl, right?
There are 2 bowls, yes.
He'll take one.
You'll
So-
take one of the bowls. All right. You had the other one.
Right, and I'm heading towards the fish.
Okay, so you both give me agility checks to see how fast you can push or kick across.
Just keep.
Oh, he can use a stick to get across too. So just kind of push. on.
19.
Okay.
All right, and 9.
Okay. You don't make very much progress. You make very good progress. So you're halfway there. You'll be able to get there. All right. So that was your action, Sean. Were any of your characters doing anything?
I only have the one character, and he's the one that shot the bull.
Okay, so he's standing there watching what's going on. So the Whiskers gobbles the hook and starts tugging. It doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So
As it should be.
I will roll to see if it can break free.
Well, but then you got to roll to see if it avoids the stalactite.
There will be that as well. So the stalactite will get an attack roll. First off, a 19. Ooh.
Wow.
It yanks the stalactite pretty hard, which means
yes.
it could pierce itself pretty severely.
It does take some damage from the hook as well. So the stalactite does hit it. And
Yes!
I will say 7 damage to it. It is still intact, though. I mean, it's still alive.
But is it almost sushi?
You don't know. It's a giant catfish. You're not an expert in these kind of things. Anyways, that was your action. That was its action. Anne, any of your characters going?
Yeah. Do we still have one of the spears? Or do we
Yes, we do. And we have javelins.
I'm going to throw a spear at it.
All right, you can throw a spear at the giant catfish.
You can throw a javelin.
Yeah,
The spear is for it.
Oh.
Javelin is for
You can throw a spear.
Yeah, that's.
Spears can be thrown.
Go for the javelin first, though.
Which one's more valuable to us? Because we're going to lose them in the water.
spear.
Anne's a realist.
Pragmatist. So.
He's got the only spear, and he's on a bowl. I used the other spear as an arrow to.
I thought you used one of the 2 javelins for that.
No, it was a spear.
Alright, I guess I'm using the
That's what
javelin.
Ross let us use.
Okay.
You could
Oh,
use
no,
either
Ross
one.
let us use the javelin.
Yeah.
So we got 1 javelin, 1 spear on the shore.
Okay, so you have a javelin and a spear that you can use.
Okay.
You'll
I'll
throw a
use the
javelin.
javelin.
All right, go ahead and roll.
16.
16 will hit.
Wait, let me see. I need to see what damage.
Oh, the javelin.
D6.
D6.
5.
5 damage. All right. You strike it. It starts bleeding. It is
Can
still.
both my characters do something?
Yes, sure.
Okay. I guess. Do you guys care if I use our other one?
Go for it.
Go for
So,
it.
yeah.
Alright, so the other one was a
Obviously, the
spear.
spears start sinking into the water.
So 16 again.
16 will hit.
Margot
Oh, wait,
returns.
it's-
Yeah, no, she is
So 6.
6 damage.
Damn.
All right. You, it is bleeding profusely. The water is becoming reddish all around it.
Right.
David, what are you doing?
Well,
One guy will have to. Whoever's on the bowl will have to make a agility check to
keep going.
to get across the water.
You know what? Might as well keep this going. Can
Oh, wait,
I-
you already did that this turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what are your other characters doing?
What I was going to ask about is throwing rocks.
Yeah, they
And
will do
slings.
the sling will do normal damage, but rocks will just do 1 point of damage because they're.
What if he skips the rock, adding extra force?
If he rolls a natural 20, it will skip and it will be awesome, and it'll hit him in the eye. So
Well, will a 14 hit?
14 will hit. Yes.
Okay.
He'll just do a rock will just do 1 point.
No,
of
no,
damage.
that's sling.
Okay.
And that's 3 points.
All right.
I'm actually doing something different with the rocks. Since we made the in-check earlier and figured out which stalactites are loosest,
Okay.
throwing the rocks at the stalactites and trying to knock another one down on Mr. Whiskers.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, Mr. Whiskers.
That will not. That's only a 9.
All right. You threw a rock.
But that one is an 11.
That will not.
Oh.
it was a very hard shot to try and hit a
It
stalactite.
was a good idea, though.
It was a good idea, but like,
If we hit it hard enough.
yeah,
This catfish is having a bad day.
it is having a very bad day.
The terrible, horrible, no good.
Tom.
very bad
So
day.
that is your characters.
Yeah.
All right, Tom.
Tom's alive?
No, my two non-thinkers are very much alive.
Keep throwing rocks. You can hit it with the rocks.
I will throw a rock.
All right, roll.
Nope.
All right.
And no.
All right.
Sploosh.
All right. So round 2. The catfish is going to submerge itself in the water.
Does it still have the spears attached, though?
The spears have fallen off of it into the water.
Did they float?
No,
They all.
they do
You
not.
should have attached a buoy.
Or wrapped a chain on it.
Or explosives.
That's a barrel.
If you had explosives, this would be a very different adventure.
Yeah, we'd all be dead already because
All
of
right,
me.
those of you on both. So yeah, you can't hit it anymore with ranged weapons because it. Ow, pain.
On the other hand, can I gig it from the bowl?
All right, yeah, sure.
That's kind of what I was aiming for.
Yeah, no, go for it. You,
That's
won't
why
move,
I
you
put
can't.
it-
You can't move and gig in the same round. So.
I know.
All right.
That is a pretty decisive hit. 21.
21. All right.
Blackjack again.
17, but he's got a +4 to strike.
Well, there is a penalty, but with that, because you're throwing it through water.
No, not throwing. Jabbing.
It's not in melee range.
It would,
Of the long spear?
Yeah, it's way out of
deep.
melee range.
So-
Yeah.
but you made it. It sounds like.
Well, no, you couldn't. You can't attack. You'd have to throw it. So,
Okay.
so we're So you.
In this case, can I make sure that I've got the length of chain attached before? So that I
You
can
did a
haul
chain.
it back?
I would say that. How much chain would that be? You could.
20 feet?
20 feet is pretty heavy. You would not be able to sit on that, or your bowl will start sinking at that much weight.
Okay.
Physics.
Yeah. So,
Ah, well.
are you going to throw it or not?
Let's throw it.
Okay.
If we can kill Whiskers, that means that we've got safety.
Okay. You can roll damage.
Max damage.
Okay.
That's going to be 10.
10. Okay. Let's see here. That it disappears in the water.
the spear disappears.
You don't know. You can't see that far in the dark.
In the night.
Does
Even with
anything come
improvision?
floating to the top?
Well, not this round. We're doing this round by round.
Okay.
So there's no floaters.
Not this round. Round by round.
Round by round.
Yeah.
Go! It's wounded! It's going to
How many
attack
of my
me!
characters have I killed, Sean?
What?
How many of your characters have I killed?
3.
All right. Aaron. Give me a reflex save.
That sounds wrong.
And your comment about floaters, it wasn't?
Anyway.
Ross knows me.
Yeah.
So
You know what I do.
7.
You don't make much progress. All right.
Crazy priest's time.
Let's see here. All right. What is he doing?
I'm going to try using the holy symbol again.
Okay. All right. Make a personality check.
Praying to Cthulhu.
Sure.
Cthulhu for Tagan. The whole world's gonna drown.
That'll be a 9.
Nothing happens.
You haven't tied your 8 pints of blood this month.
Oh.
The rest of you can't really do anything because you can't see it. But the next round starts. David, you can give me an intelligence check.
19 plus
Okay.
1, 20.
It's coming up at you. It's coming. It's surfacing right underneath you.
Okay. Can I brace for impact? And ready the dagger?
You could either jump off or you can brace for impact. Yeah. This will be a reflex save. DC 10.
Actually, you know what? Let's go out with a bang. From Hell's Heart!
Okay, you're making an attack roll.
Diving in dagger first.
You might actually make it. It's pretty well wounded.
Yeah, no, it's really wounded.
It's not a natural 20 or
It is a natural 20. So
Wait a minute. Did we roll for initiative?
you're
Who
attacking
gets
at
to
the
hit
same
first?
time. You're
Okay.
attacking at the same time.
So I hit it with a 19.
All right. You kill each other. You inflict 6 points of damage on it. It swallows you. You stab it within the heart, and then you start sinking. You can't be rolled over unless somebody can dive down and get you out.
Please.
I will! Franz dives in.
All right, give me an agility check to swim down.
Please drown. It would be so hilarious.
7.
All right, you're running low on breath. You can make one more check. But if...
Franz, Steve! 7 again.
Unfortunately, you can't. You're running. You're just out of breath. If you keep going, you will start.
No, Franz.
You know what?
All right.
My confidence artist is going in. And you said fort save?
It's an agility check to get down there.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Will a 14 make?
14 will get down to there to the catfish. Now you need to make a strength check to open it up.
13?
13 will open it up. One more strength check to pull him to the surface.
10.
10 is not good enough. You start drowning. You can make one more check, but if you fail this one, you'll pass out.
Okay.
The DC will be okay. What'd you roll?
16.
16 will make it. So you pull up to the shore. Your character's there. Did he hasn't had to been rolled over once yet, has?
Not yet.
All right, make a DC check.
Got to get under a 16. That is a 9.
All right,
That'll do it.
Did I get the bastard?
Like, you're partly digested.
Somebody give that man some liquor.
all right.
Should I try paddling over to the...
You don't have to worry. The crawfish are harmless.
Are they feasted on the corpse of the catfish?
Not yet.
They will sooner or later, unless you want to haul the cat. You start cutting out the catfish. Lightly fried fish fillets.
Can we actually heal ourselves if we have a giant fish fry down here?
Yeah.
Well,
you
just
can.
catfish.
Anyone who's been rolled
also
over
weapons.
can use that to recover from that. That -4 penalty.
Haul it up.
I think we should.
John Peters will do that.
We need to boil the entire lake because this would be great gumbo.
Don't have the means to boil the entire.
We don't
That's
have
what
It's also not a lake; it's a river.
Can I try it one more time with the holy symbol?
No.
Sure.
Is everybody out of the water?
You can wait until everyone's out of the
Still
water.
trying to get to
I'll wait until
Well,
everybody's out of the
can we
water.
haul the catfish and our weapons out first?
Yes. Get out of the hell. Get the hell
okay.
out of the
Yeah, because I
water.
think Ann and I were still heading to the island so we could...
Well, I was on shore.
Oh, were you on shore? I
But
thought you
there
were
was
in the
at least 2 people who were going to the other side.
Well,
They were in the water.
because you got dumped out.
All right.
So I guess I was
have
the
to
only
point
one.
out, though.
I'm the only one who's on the other, who was going to the other side.
Yeah, no,
And
you finally
suck
get
at
there.
paddling.
It's just like, I don't give a shit.
Use your hands, damn it.
So
The Roman
I was
listens
on
to
this
that.
island. What happened out
you find a corpse, a skeleton. It does not animate. There is. Looks like there was a campsite there. It looks like he built himself a little shelter. It looks like he was stuck here for quite some time.
I know, weird. It's almost like there's a giant catfish
Yeah, I know
or
that.
something.
There's a journal, 65 silver pieces, a crowbar, 6 caltrops, 12 iron spikes, an empty lantern, and a lovely jade necklace in the shape of a panther. And you can start reading the journal, which you can bring back ashore easily.
Yes.
As you
Put
find
the necklace around
to
my
bring
neck.
up the catfish. Give me
Franz wants-
one agility and one strength
Actually,
check.
Argyle wants the necklace to replace the beads he lost.
What'd you get?
Oh, he didn't lose them. They're still in there.
All right, you can't do it. Your character can no longer contribute. What about you?
Strength 19.
Okay, that makes it agility.
Agility.
I can make an agility on a different character.
It's the same character. You're swimming down to cut out chunks of it and bring it ashore.
Actually, I was thinking swim down and feed the chain through it so that we could just haul.
There's nothing you can put to, like the stalactite fell off as soon as you don't think there's anything that would hold its weight.
No.
Put the chain
Okay.
through the gill
Okay.
so that we can haul.
Keep it fresh.
All right. With that, you can do that. So you can drag him ashore. The corpse is run over the rock, so you tear up quite a bit of it. But you manage to get it ashore, so you can cut it.
We can get into the good parts of the meat.
In the journal, the man makes many claims about the catfish, that it is intelligent, enjoys word games and witty conversation, and hates the name Whiskers, preferring to be called Errol instead.
We killed a
Wait,
sentient.
is it actually what's in there?
That's the yes, that is the name.
It doesn't like to be called Whiskers is actually in there.
Yes.
We killed a sentient cat.
No, the man was stuck there for years. He was afraid to go across it. It looked like he was a raving lunatic by the end.
That's probably not.
Did anything happen when I put on the necklace?
No.
Okay.
So you guys can have your little fish fry and take a break. I'll be right back. Roleplay your character's experiences so far.
Hodor.
So, what you got to do is you got to cut away the bones here. And we need to make some bread, otherwise you might choke on these giant-ass bones. So,
I just eat the bone.
case in point.
Do you think we could use the bones as weapons?
I
Wait,
don't see why not.
Fishbone armor.
are these anything like boons?
Sorry.
No, for a fact.
Old
that
joke.
they're sharp and pointy.
We might be able to use them as javelins.
True.
Very
Or just
lightweight
poke
javelins.
things.
Yeah.
Or nice
really
daggers.
big-ass needles.
Really big ass needles. And not only that, but look at the barbs right here by the. Okay, it's not just the whiskers; it's also the barbs.
Yeah, let's grab some of
Take the
barbs.
barbs and use
We
the
could carve
toxin.
away some of the skin to make some sort of hide armor.
We could, but I'm thinking that the barbs would be useful as poison daggers.
You want to ask Franz again to try to make armor out of something alive?
Well,
I
it's
think
not
it's
alive
gonna be-
anymore.
I think this is going to be a little
I
more
wonder if we
problematic.
could pull together a bunch of crayfish and take their shells and piece it together to a very elaborate armor.
And
Franz howled.
7 years later, when it's finished.
What are you trying to do?
Crawfish chainmail. It'd be wonderful.
It'd be useless.
This started from the idea of using the discarded bones of maybe sentient catfish to as weapons.
No. Put that notion out of your head right now. There's no way that this thing was sentient. It fell for a trap involving a grappling hook with glass beads on it.
How do you know? It's been alone down here with hundreds of crayfish and some
It could
nuts.
just be the
on an
elven
island.
glassblower of catfish. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. And yeah, Argyle.
Sentient doesn't
and
mean intelligent.
Argyle takes that necklace.
It just means
Puts it on.
moderately self-aware.
I'm singing here. I exist.
Aaron's character had the jade. Would he give it to him?
Like, he's like, he lost beads.
Just a couple of them, and besides,
No,
you want 'em
I
back.
gave you the whole necklace.
Well, they can give it back.
The bathroom tried to eat me.
Like,
That is pretty
at that point, look at you like, I pity you.
Give Batman some liquor.
All right,
I'm
so
aged.
those of your characters who've been rolled over, they still have 1 hit point, but they no longer have a penalty to rolls. Wait, did anybody? Your character got rolled over, so he loses a point of agility permanently.
Okay.
Forever.
Forever.
What happened to the statue that was on the island?
What statue?
Wasn't there a statue?
There was something shiny.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
That was the silver pieces, and
Okay.
Oh.
And I collected those up and divvied them out.
there were caltrops. The caltrops were actually steel and
What
kind
are
of shiny.
caltrops?
Little spiky things.
spiky.
Imagine one of these, except with points coming out.
You drop them so your pursuers get spiky
Oh,
spikes.
we were
Spiky
discussing
alleys.
what would
Yeah.
be the damage on a giant catfish barb.
Wow.
We're thinking
Didn't
about.
expect
If you're
this.
crafting it, that would be first. You have to craft it. So give me a what type? I
Actually,
guess
wait,
a stabbing weapon.
Or a
Wait,
whip.
or
If you're trying to keep it.
No,
Well,
barb. Is it? Okay, catfish have the long whiskers, but they
Yeah.
also
But they
have
also
short
have
barbs.
They got
Oh, the
barbs
barb,
on
okay.
their fins.
Yeah. So yeah, that'd be like a stabbing weapon, like a dagger or a sword.
Yeah.
so.
Right.
But,
But it
this,
would
this
also
is a big
be-
catfish. I'm
It depends
assuming.
on how well you craft it into a usable weapon.
It's already pointy.
So wait, didn't you?
It's
It's already pointy, but you have to like pull it out of the catfish and.
So, did
Mostly
you, are you having the
well,
fun
we
of
ate the catfish.
yeah, well,
Parts of the
There's
catfish.
not much pulling.
it's a
that
crafting check. All right, give me an
Okay.
intelligence check.
would that be the farmer that
Before
needs to do
you
that?
do that,
Well, she already
I
got
got
the
15.
roll.
15 is good enough. You can have it work as a stabbing dagger, basically a D4, if you wanted to, or you could turn them into 2 darts. Actually, Actually, like, if you want to turn... Well, what do you want? Do you want throwing darts? A dagger? You could make it into javelins, I guess.
Dagger.
Or a spear. Well, you don't have anything for the haft, I guess.
Just like a dagger type of thing.
A dagger would be... You can make it into a dagger.
And did we manage to retrieve the weapons that we threw at it? Basically, the 2 spears?
That would be separate agility checks to find them.
Okay.
One per character. You can't just keep rolling over.
Okay.
Huh?
I only got 8.
That's not good enough.
So you said agility?
Yeah.
11.
Will a 16 do it?
A 16 will find one of them.
Okay.
No.
Spear.
Okay. All right.
Question: could we fashion a rudimentary saw from the teeth that are in the back of the throat?
What do you have for tools to make that?
Daggers.
A holy symbol.
A begging
It's a
bowl.
little statue of Cthulhu. You can't really... And it's kind of sacrilegious to use that.
But he's going like this with 2 of his tentacles.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do
So it's
that.
the buddy tool?
You don't want
Yeah, it's Buddy Thulu. Buddy Thulu. He's got a little bubble. You can put him on the dashboard if you know what those are.
All right, sure. Give
Sean,
me
you
an
just-
intelligence check.
Yeah, but if the thing is...
That'll be an 11.
All right. You can do that. You're pretty sure you're not going to be... Cthulhu's not going to be too happy about it, but he doesn't notice. You haven't invoked the divine wrath of Cthulhu by desecrating
You think you see what's going to happen at this point? You're going to try to get home, and that's going to be on your dash, and
But
you're
you pull
going
out
to
some
end up
of the-
on Ling every single time.
You pull out some of the teeth and you put it in the little V-shaped crevice of the statue. It's a crude saw now. You could saw through things with it, at least for a while. So good job. Is there anything else you want to? Any other reasons you want to mutilate the corpse of the cat of Whiskers or Errol, the catfish?
There's got to be something else.
There's still the secret door to the north. There's the tunnel to
We
the
could
east.
fashion lockpicks from his
He's
bones.
still on the cabinet.
We could definitely finish lockpicks from his bones. But that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking that we can use some of the organs, because there's a couple of those bladders that we could use as water skins.
All right, you can make a crafting check for that too.
We could use one as a jambalaya.
All right, so this takes a couple hours for you guys to do this.
Oh my god!
If you want to do it, the bladders. You sure? Give me a crafting check. Why not?
The swim bladder in particular would be useful.
19.
All right, you
Not
make a
so hard.
fucking water skin out of a catfish.
Actually,
bladder.
how reflective are the scales on it?
They don't
actually-
have scales.
They're not. Yeah,
It's a
Like
skin.
skin.
Okay, it is
It's
skin.
an
Okay,
odd
sorry.
thing. Catfish are not the same as most.
yeah, and they're also it wouldn't be shiny at all. Catfish are bottom feeders. They
But you could
blend
do
in
something with their
Watch it, if we could
eyeballs.
blend in, could we make a suit that would
We
blend
already
into the
did
back?
something with the eyeballs. They were tasty.
You know, are the tastiest part.
Yeah,
They really are.
you're peasants. You've had worse. You've had much worse.
Oh, you don't understand. The eyes and the cheeks are the tastiest parts of the fish. Why do you think that the other fish eat that part first?
You keep with that, David.
They make really good soup.
Yeah,
You'll say that. I'll still eat
and they're
sushi.
really big too. Yeah, everyone can have a little bit. Yeah, your character would love it. So
And we played a little match of soccer with it for a little
Next
bit too.
time.
I would say at this point, yeah.
Next time.
No kidding. We need to leave the carcass alone. We've done everything.
We keep talking it.
This was a present.
Whoa! I will live here. I shall found this into a mighty city.
But this is
Whiskers!
We are nascent adventurers. We will use every part of the catfish.
You don't understand. This is our last chance for happiness because Ross is in charge of the game. From here on out, we're screwed.
We haven't been screwed before.
Holy shit.
How many characters
It's
left?
gonna get so much
Let's do a
worse.
head count. Aaron, how many characters do you have left? Two. 1, 3,
2.
5,
All 4.
9,
How that?
11. 11 out. You're almost at 50%. So David's been very lucky. How many of your characters have been rolled over?
Actually, that's
One.
over
Okay.
50%. We have
Well, I
a
think, yeah, over 50%.
so
So far, the only one that's been rolled over is Hemingway, and I think he earned that one.
All right.
I mean, you gotta admit, that was freaking epic.
Let's bash down the...
All right, so there's the secret door to the north, back in the chamber, the skeleton chamber. There's the tunnel to the east that no one's come back. You could go back to the Luck Shrine and see what the other bases have.
Although, John
You
Peters
could go
does tell
to the
about...
bathroom as well to see what's in there. What do you guys want to do?
Toilet fun!
Whoa.
Your neighbors are going to be very curious tomorrow.
We don't need to be screaming post-watershed.
Yeah. All right, so you can head back there. You know that there's a purple slime there.
I'm not going back. Yeah,
Only
You don't want to go to the east.
the tunnel to the east.
Honestly, I'm thinking that the east is probably the way to go, because we know that there's a purple slime in the toilet.
It's always a good idea to go to the east. Always.
Okay, so you're heading to the east.
Yes.
Well, I am.
Okay.
Not everyone else has to. Ultimately, but-
I believe in keeping the party together, so yes, I'm going
You continue on, and you can see there was a tunnel collapse, but it opened up a side area, which reveals a small cavern below.
If you collect K, O, N, and G...
There is a narrow opening you can climb into to see what the other cave is. There is sort of a bluish light coming from it.
Hello?
That's the reverb plant. Get away from it. Get away.
Are you going in the narrow opening or not?
I'll send a person in.
Okay. All right.
No, I think David should send a person in. He's got lots of people.
Yeah.
Let's both send a person there.
You are now our meat grinder.
You squeeze down through the narrow opening, dropping into the small cave below. The air is choked with chalky dust and the pervasive smell of rot. There is a
Today on this
enormous stone door set in a portal. The portal is circumscribed in ruins. At the center of the door is a large...
Why would you circumcise a door?
Circumscribed. The center of the door is a large pentagram inscribed within a circle. Both the runes and the pentagram are set with silver. It seems to glimmer faintly in the dim light with the bluish light. So, do you approach the portal? The door?
The cake is alive.
Yes. All right.
Wait, where's the glowing coming from?
The ruins and the ruins and the pentagram.
Does my character recognize what a pentagram is? Like what it means?
It's mystical occult stuff, wizard territory.
It's always wizard territory.
I thought that was more Wicca. No.
It's the dungeon.
Can I make an intelligence check on it?
Sure.
15?
Witch!
All right.
Gypsy.
You can't read the runes if you get closer.
Okay.
Oh, runes of eyeball explosion, right?
Yeah. Do you read them
That's
or
a
not?
thing.
Yeah, let's.
A strange portal bars your way. The portal is covered in ruins at the center of the portal. Let's see. Anyways, you read them. The burning purge, which scours the earth, hardened glamour, stilling life, the baleful storm, heedless to supplication, the raging tempest, devour from within, bane for I place upon this gate, fire, ice, storm, and hate.
Touch it.
You can try and open the door.
Ominous. I suggest we leave this door alone.
Is it?
You could try. There is a door. There is a door
Hey,
mechanism.
Boone might be on the other side.
You could try and open the door.
Fire's not really his
You don't know if it's locked or not.
That's Chithuga, I'm so
It's
sorry.
either that or the bath, right?
Or the secret door to the
Or the
north.
secret door, which we can't figure out how to open.
I
You
think
can
that the-
force. You can just dismantle the door.
Okay. Creepy, scary door that has a thing around it that includes fire and hate. Purple slime thing in bathroom. Or batter down the secret door. I'm thinking that between the three, battering down the secret door is the least scary option.
Yeah, but there might be more treasure behind the heart. I mean, you're not thinking like a poverty-stricken peasant. You need more treasure. You're
I
already.
need to know what's in there, so I don't care if I'm
I've
gonna
just
die.
eaten a giant catfish.
Good.
And when it comes to
the door is not locked and can be opened. It is. Give me a strength check though, as you try and pull it
If
open.
you want to move away, so you don't
Oh, is that
get
the secret
attacked.
door? Or
yeah,
is that
that's a good idea. I'm going to stay way back
6.
and pick up one of these loose rocks and
You
drop
need
it in
help.
the sling.
You can fit up to 5 characters in this little area.
Who wants to help open the hate door?
The other 3 characters of David's.
Do you know why I've got more characters left, Mr. I'm going to run away from the party and attack the giant gator door by myself?
What makes for a better, more entertaining game, David?
Making it all the way through to the end and getting involved in the boss fight?
Yeah.
Well, my character will give up then, because she's
Well,
just a halfling.
Yeah, you need more help. Yeah, I will say 5 characters can automatically open the door.
That's like everybody, right?
Well, 5 characters. Like, you have 11 characters.
All 4 of his and 1 of yours.
Yeah,
And I'm saying none of mine are going to do that because that is stupid.
Or any
One
other
of yours is
character can
already
make
in
a
the hole.
strength check to open it.
Well, we could try the secret door first and see if that's easier.
Break it open, so.
It leads to a
That's
secret
lame.
You just don't want. Because we're not walking into instant death.
It's not. Nothing in this is instant death.
It could
It's
also be
lingering
instant awesome.
death.
No, it's you have to
There's a
fail
difference.
multiple skill checks and stuff. It's,
It could be Sven Svana. Asana.
Asana? What are you saying?
I think the L's finally got to you, man.
I only had 1.
No, it's just me being
Yeah.
the accent. Maybe.
All right. So you open it up, or you gradually open.
Oh, we can open the secret door?
You could. I told you could just dismantle it. I assume that's what you're going to do.
Oh, I thought we had to like
yes.
knock it in.
Not the secret
Yeah,
door,
yeah,
the
knock
hate
it.
door.
Yeah, there's a secret door, and then the hate door.
If you find the fragment,
Oh, okay.
There's the pentagram door, which you're at, or there's the
door.
secret door in the north that you found in the skeleton chamber. Remember?
Yes.
So
What everyone wanted to do
the secret door is right here. Ignore this.
Uh-oh, I saw something.
Yeah, I know, right? Secret door is there. Catfish grotto is there. Toilets are there. Vase room is there, and then the tunnel is right here.
I don't think we should.
And the tunnel
trust
dead
him.
end. Dead ends. Right?
Yeah, I'm adding things to it. I actually changed the scenario. So this is where the pentagram door is.
did Glancy give you the things to bolt on?
No, I'm doing this on my own. Fancy doesn't play fantasy.
Right, secret door.
So secret door.
Secret door that has not been added on by Ross.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So you open it up, and because you made a shitload of noise, tearing it down.
I like how Thor's on the back of the book in barbershop quartet pants.
That is.
He's talking about the
robots.
back cover of the Dungeon Crawl Classic main RPG book for the listeners at home.
And that's not just barbershop quartet pants, that's barbershop quartet pants and a matching codpiece.
That's true.
That
That's
smuggling
impressive.
It's the weirdest vaudeville show I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Brings a whole new meaning to the barber.
This room is there were once tapestries on this room. They are all rotted. There are plush lounges now sag with decay. Looks like some sort of meditation or opium smoking room. There are hookahs that are the remains of hookah. There's also tall bookshelves holding a number of moldering tomes. A padded table with shackles hints at darker purposes. 5 stout doors exit the room. The eastern door hanging open. The other doors are 2 doors leading to the north and 1 to the west. But there is also a giant snake that looks at you.
That was
Does it speak Parselton?
It is the enormous snake that has crawled out. It is ringed in crimson bands, the color of hellfire, and has a demonic horn in the center of its fanged head.
Hold up the stick.
Hold
up the stick.
It speaks that you have awoken me. I am the guardian of this chamber. Leave or die.
Does its voice sound like James Earl Jones?
No, unfortunately.
You can't laugh. You haven't seen Conan.
I've seen that part. I do get that.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so because you knocked it down. So
Rot
you
it.
can all charge in the chamber to try and surround the snake and just beat it to death.
Rod.
Before it kills too many of you.
Black Rod.
So all of you are charging into combat.
Well, no, just before you get it.
No.
First, all 4 of David's
Are running out the door. Just thank you for your kind offer of survival. We will take it.
And second of all, where the hell are we? Oscar Wilde's house? Because the plush lounges that are in decay and a bathroom.
Well, the wizard who lived here liked to live in style. So also, yeah.
Just like the upper class.
So what was the purple
Pressing the
slime
button.
for?
It's been abandoned for a century. Plus, wizard.
It's a kinkier reason you don't want to.
Yeah. So
Do you know what happens when you don't scrub your
you do
toilets?
realize you are also trapped in here. The only way out is either going to be through the pentagram door or through one of those 5 doors. So you could try and run the hanging door to the east, the 2 doors to the north.
It looks like we're just
or the
going to
door
have
to
to
the west.
mosh it.
Yeah. So
And that means all of us,
Well,
not
do you-
just me.
Although before
But
we do that, do we want
mostly
to see?
Yes, but you get to go first.
Well,
You have that honor.
Well, do you want to let Father Ted see if he's if his
Holy symbol!
well, not holy symbol, black rod.
All right.
Rod it. So
Holy symbol and black rod at the same time. Just hold them up.
All right.
The power of Cthulhu compels you.
Okay. It looks at you. Yeah, go ahead and give me a personality check.
That'll be a 16, Ross.
Not good enough. My master served Malak, the demon tree. You are not worthy. And then it attacks you.
I serve the Panther God.
No.
No, you don't.
A 17 will hit you.
Yes, it will.
Yes.
And I've only got 1 hit point, so I go down.
It only does 1 hit point, so it knocks you down. You will have a chance to find new characters if you survive this guy, or well, if they get past this guy. Find a new chamber. It's like Left 4 Dead. There's always more survivors in a closet somewhere. But you're knocked down. Or David can donate one of his characters for now, so you can still play.
I've got this stack right here for that reason.
Well, no, one of your current characters. You can't just materialize characters out of nothing.
It's fine. I can take a break.
Okay. So what is the rest of the party going to do? You can try and rush the demon guardian snake.
Yeah, let's rush it.
Someone could roll me over.
That would be an action.
Yeah. So that's actually Raymond will try to roll.
Well, all right. You're entering into combat, so
Do we have to roll initiative?
yeah, this would be initiative.
Initiative.
But
19.
Hold on.
20.
Just hold on.
everybody scream numbers that were
Like it
Everybody
doesn't-
scream things at Ross, yes.
All right. Sean is not playing in this combat. Aaron
20.
20. Ann
8.
8. David
19.
Tom
12.
Okay. Aaron goes first.
All right.
And does this involve all of the characters we've got still alive?
Yeah, you can all surround him and just try and beat the snake to death.
So Raymond's not
You
really
will
that.
get 2 attacks though.
Yeah, Raymond's not really that good with combat, so he will roll over. He will try to roll over for Father Ted, and John Peters will try to attack with one of the spears.
Okay.
So hopefully you'll take this.
You know.
my new luck is 5, so good luck with that.
So your
You
luck
burned a lot of
your
luck
luck is 5. Oh my!
You could burn your remaining 2 points of luck to give you a bonus. I would allow you to use your original one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, no. He rolls to roll his.
Oh, he's roll. Okay, so I'll do that. But
So you can
So-
roll. So he rolls you over.
all right,
so
and
you
that
can
would have
make
been a 17 for the attack. So
All right, 17 will hit.
all right, and damage on that. That's 1d8.
All right,
Oh, sorry. It's a
that's a D10.
Can I keep the d10?
I would keep the 1 though.
All right, so 4.
All right, ow. The snake goes ow.
Literally,
am I
it
supposed
does
to do,
exactly
Ross?
that.
Yeah, you've been rolled over, so you can make your check.
14.
All right. Oh.
So Ted is down.
Yes.
And you would have rather have had that one. That one was a 4.
Yeah, that would have been much
All
better.
right. So David, you're next.
All right. Just an all-out mosh pit.
All right.
Let's start with Hemingway with the spear. That is a 13.
Okay, that hits.
7.
Okay.
And by the way, I love Lucky Sign of the Bull. Because that's bonus to melee attack rolls. Let's see what the con man can do with the dagger. That is a 15.
Okay, that'll hit.
For 2.
Okay.
All right. See what the outlaw can do with the short sword. 10.
No.
All right. Big whiff. And halfling with the sling. That is 9.
That will not hit.
Somebody should pick up.
Both your characters are attacked. The 2 that hit it with melee weapons. 21 will hit,
Definitely.
and a 24 will definitely hit. So it lashes out to attack
What's
twice.
Baldric's attack?
Let's see here.
Yeah. Are you at a negative on yours or
4.
Okay,
what do you
so
have, what do you have for strength?
Hemingway is down.
All right,
0. Okay, that's better than
and 7.
either of mine. So
have skill.
And so is the outlaw, but the outlaw can be rolled.
Okay. Hemingway's gone.
Or
Hemingway is gone.
All right.
gone.
Because we know this is
Tom, you're going at the same time as
John
Jimmy.
has.
okay. Well, first let's get
3
Franz with the
personality.
pitchfork.
All right.
Plus, so you can try to overwhelm it again.
Yeah,
That
I would say
was-
so.
Yeah.
10.
All right, you slay the snake.
Oh, never mind.
Only a
Now
20.
time to go after the badgers.
Did anyone have to be rolled over?
I do need one rolled over if you
Okay.
would. Someone?
Anyone can do it. Combat's
anyone?
open. Kill. No. David rolled.
Say yes. I just need
Sorry,
someone to raise
I'm
their
so
hand and
used
say,
to-
yes, I'm rolling.
Yeah.
It's automatic. I can't control.
And yes.
Okay.
14.
All right, so you've lost only one character at this point.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to the club.
Sadly, we lost Hemingway. And unfortunately, there was a half a bottle of wine left.
So you can
Pour it down
search
on
the room now. There is a captive. You find out there is a half-mad. Another expedition that has fallen. Who ran away as his comrades were slain by the demon snake.
There's some more 1v1s too.
So you can have one more character of your choice.
And you said he's mad.
Well, he's recovered now. He's just scared of this demon snake. He got scared when the demon snake started attacking his comrades.
Ooh, I'm going to do the Cooper so I can do a barrel roll.
Okay.
All right. Barrel maker.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So let's see here. Your option. There's 2 doors to the north. The door to the east is open.
Wow, this guy's a total hoss.
And there's a door to the west. And also inside the root chamber, you find a. Let's see here. You find a bar. One of the tapestries, one of the ruins of it, is weighed down at the bottom by a bar cast from silver. One of you finds it. There is also a tome that is filled with magical knowledge. So someone can use that to become a wizard if they survive this dungeon. Or multiple characters. You can all read the same book.
Okay,
so
I can't read.
yeah, I would not recommend your characters become wizards.
I have. They're saying. Baldric is taking the black rod, and I'm taking the scale armor. So.
Blackadder.
So I have the 14 on that. Anybody else want the book?
All right.
I was going to just put that in the group.
Okay,
note,
that's fine.
Yeah.
And then we'll get that at the end.
Yeah, we'll do that. So, all right.
By the way, thank you for reminding me before I forget. Need to redistribute a couple of pieces here.
The Cooper's name shall be Brad.
Honestly, I was thinking of naming him Baker.
Well, it's his character.
Yeah,
now.
it's
yours now.
Yeah.
I am the Cooper now.
but are you sly?
No, he is.
No, but I have Harsh Winter, which is a bonus to all attack.
All right. So again, there were 2 doors to the north, 1 to the west, 1 to the east. The one to the east is open; it reveals a tunnel. You can look down and see what's at the end of it. Open the doors to the north, or check them for traps. Or the west. Everyone, give me intelligence checks for your highest.
Shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
16.
16.
All right. All of you spend some time examining the doors.
Oh god, you got a 1.
You got a 1?
5.
Okay.
Oh, 5. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I thought
Between your entire group, you realize, as far as you can tell, there are no. The doors are not locked, and they are not trapped. So you can open them and go whichever way. There's a northwest door, northeast door, east, and west.
Raven will take one of the torches and look over into the east
Why don't we
door.
head for the northwest first? Because we can do northwest, northeast, east.
You look down it. You can see this is a dark tunnel that ends in a heap of broken stone. A pair of rotting boots peek out from the rubble.
I take
So
the
is-
boots.
You're going to dig it out?
No, I
actually,
just take the boots.
the boots are rotting. They're useless. They crumble in your
I
hands.
just take the boots.
Okay, you take. They crumble in your hands. You do see that there is a skeleton that they were. The skeleton, is in the rubble. You can try and dig it out, see if there's anything else. But the rotted boots are rotted boots.
All right, well, don't come alive on us.
Are you doing that, or are you doing that?
We
Or
can do it
is-
together. So.
Ross, when you ask so many times who's doing this,
Yeah.
you're not giving us confidence.
All right, so Aaron, you do that?
Yeah.
Which character is doing that?
Raven.
God, you see?
Give me a DC. So you dig it out. You can see a golden medallion. You want to go and get it? You have to push some more rubble out of the way.
Oh, just get it.
No, he's gonna get crushed. Screw this.
Send David's characters to go.
There's
Now,
a
see,
golden
The
medallion.
reason why I've got 3 characters and you are down to -1 is because I am not stupid enough to go crawling through the
But
rubble.
I'm having a hell of a lot of fun. So.
I'm having just
And
as much fun
there's
watching
treasure
you do this.
inside, David. So your characters are poverty-stricken peasants, and there's a gold medallion down there.
Well, can I? Since we have the torch,
Dead
can I do an
men spend no
intelligence?
gold.
Can I do an intelligence roll to see
And
if
we've
this,
already gotten
if
quite a bit
pulling
of
this
loot.
out?
Okay.
If pulling this out will,
It might. You don't know.
I'll see if, how big the.
Do you have a
risk is.
dwarf?
I did.
Then you can't tell.
We do have a 10-foot pole.
Wait, shouldn't there be a? Oh, okay.
You can see it. You can poke it. It doesn't. Nothing happens. You have to push some rocks aside in order to get it.
Ross wants decisive.
Yes. Yeah.
So we better give Ross what he wants, or we're going to be here forever.
You can move on to the other doors if you don't want to get the gold medallion.
Well, before I do that, look on there. Is there any kind of
I screw it.
inscription or?
Yes.
Okay. What does it look like?
You can't tell.
Take the move the damn thing. I'll die on a rock slide.
You
Whatever.
can't see half of it.
Okay. Well,
Yes, you can't tell.
You can't tell what's on it. It's just symbols.
all right. What do I need to roll?
Make a reflex save.
Okay. Thank you. 6.
All right.
He dies in a rock slide.
How many hit points does he have?
1.
Okay. Has he been rolled over?
No.
Okay. Yeah. He takes 3 points of damage. So
I'll roll him over.
I can roll him over.
all of you can roll him over.
I'll put him in a barrel and roll him over.
Do you have a barrel?
Yes, I have a barrel.
That's what you hit it, by the way. That's probably what you hit it. You were like Metal Gearing it. That's why the demon snake didn't kill you.
We came in.
So give me that luck check.
All right. What was it? Luck.
What's your luck?
10.
You got a 50% chance.
7.
Yeah, you're still alive.
So, all right.
You got a gold medallion, and that's probably his. That's not group property. He risked.
Yeah,
No, that's his.
definitely is.
It's a
At
tree.
least
It's a
until
symbol of
he
a tree,
dies.
by the way.
And once he dies, it becomes bald.
And what's my negative?
-4 to all your rolls.
Oh, not the 4. To my
Oh, yeah.
trick agility.
Agility.
Okay, -1. So.
All right, so you have 3 more doors: the west, northwest, and northeast.
Tree
Right.
medallion time.
Let's take a look at the west.
You open it up, it reveals a tunnel.
Of course it does.
You look down it. It ends in what you can now see. You recognize as a secret door on the other side. So you can. This is the side that can be opened from. So you can pop it open, and you find yourself in the tunnel. And to the immediate north, you can see the Luck Shrine that Aaron missed earlier. So Aaron missed the secret door. So this is the shrine that's the room with the vases in it.
We recognize that dead guy.
Yeah. So basically, at this point,
Look at the corpse.
see, you're right there. You went through here. There's there, and there's that. So, yeah. You already got the corpse, didn't you? The gas dissipated after 15 minutes. So,
No, he's still laying there.
So, how many jars are left?
6, I believe.
I'm gonna go whack one with a crowbar.
All right. What's your luck modifier?
1.
Oh, positive or negative?
Positive.
Roll a d10.
Oh god.
D10.
D10. Okay.
7.
Make a fort save.
What?
Make a fort save.
Gas again.
16.
Okay. You don't take any damage. You
Can I trap the gas in the barrel?
How? No, you don't have a vacuum to suck it up. You could run out of the chamber. Is that your action or
The
not?
raw
Yes,
face
I
was
run.
actually
All right, you
really
run out of the chamber. All right, there are 5 left.
But they're still.
But there's still gas.
You can wait for it to dissipate.
I wait until the gas
We should
dissipates.
throw
No.
the container.
Here's what we do.
Yeah.
I've got a sling. They're way over there.
Exactly.
You're just gonna fire him.
Okay. Yeah, you can start doing that. So give me. All right. Yeah, we're making an attack roll.
Will an 11 hit?
11 will hit. The gas doubles. There are as it releases more gas, and you realize
Clearly it
it's
has
starting
gas.
to now. There's too much gas, so it starts escaping into the tunnel that you're in.
Close the door.
There's no door.
Step back into the secret door. Just everybody in.
Yeah.
Everybody in.
What madness?
Hurry! Close.
What madness have you done?
All right. So you've investigated that. So there's just the northwest and the northeast doors.
Let's do northwest.
All right.
You okay?
A large, you open it up, a large circular chamber opens before you. The cream-colored marble floor is embedded with a pattern mimicking black spreading roots. Alcoves ring the chamber around its entire circumference. 8 gigantic oil lamps hang suspended over 8 black holes in the floor. The very center of the room rests an exquisite stone carving of a tree. Its roots spreading down over its base to run along the floor as if a living thing. Hollowed out of its heart of the tree is a gaping maw filled with hundreds of writhing tendrils that seem very much alive. It's made of stone. They're not actually moving. They just seem that way.
Is it similar to...
Hold on. As you stare transfixed at the writhing shapes, only an oily whisper echoes about the hall. Blood. Always blood. There's also a skeleton wrapped in fine robes, hangs half in, half out of the maw. A beautiful chalice of gold rimmed with gems lies on the lip of the maw.
He chose poorly.
Brother, can you spare some blood?
Yeah. Also, you can look in the alcoves. You can see there's a painting in each alcove. They depict like a man holding a lot of taking gold from children. There's another one of a man and a woman embracing another man coming up against the other man with a dagger in his hand. There is 2 men shaking hands, one with a dagger behind his back. Those of you...
Lots of daggers.
There's a lot of daggers. You can give me intelligence checks to try and figure that out.
Okay.
We've just come upon the jerk gallery.
12.
20.
17.
With a 15 or above, you recognize these. Each shrine seems to be representing a human sin or weakness, jealousy, greed, betrayal, that sort of thing. You've also heard of rumors of a dark patron to wizards and other occult characters known as Malak, the demonic tree, the demon tree. This may be a shrine to Malak. Yeah.
And didn't the snake call out that his master worships Malak, not Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Don't forget the black rod.
Yeah.
Cthulhu Fatagan.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Leave.
Is the medallion doing anything?
No.
A question: do we have anything like poisonous we could stuff in the barrel and roll towards its mouth?
What is stone? So you're not sure poison would affect it anyway.
Well, they're asking for blood, and it just so happens that we've got a rather recentish corpse that we just pulled out of the Lux Shrine. We can give it an entire body's worth of blood.
So the 8 holes wrap around the center, so just so you know, so you have the rest of the map. You're here, the alcoves are around here, the circles are there, the statue is right there.
We probably need to put a blood in each of the circles.
But do we want to basically sacrifice to this potentially evil?
That's true. This is probably, unless you're...
I didn't say it was the smart choice.
All right.
But really...
I might be able to go in there with, just a lot without the blood. Just walk in there. Hi, backstage pass. Backstage pass. VIP.
So I'm thinking that there's 1 or 2 things that we can do here. We can desecrate it by stealing that cup covered with all the gems.
Yeah, that would definitely be a
probably be a
bright
bad
prize.
idea.
That would
be a choice.
That would be a ticket out of poverty for at least one character, or half.
He made it.
If he made, well, that's kind of the issue, That's kind of the challenge here. So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to get in my barrel and do a barrel roll towards the center of the room. Do a
I
barrel
can't
roll.
believe you start with a fucking barrel. All right, fine.
As an attack, and since I have harsh winter, I have a bonus to all of my attack rolls.
Making an agility check to fucking barrel in the right direction.
13.
All right, fine. You cross the circular line between the black holes. 8 root-like tentacles begin shooting out from the holes, 1 from each hole, and head towards you. What is your AC?
10.
Oh, look, a 13. One of them hits you. And I will say this time crushes the barrel. So you can give me an agility check to get out.
14.
All right. You get out in time. So you're in front of it. You can make your way. So this round, you can either choose to go closer to the thing and to get to the chalice, or you can jump back across the line. You're halfway there.
I go for the challenge.
Go for
All right.
Wielding my crowbar.
All right. What are the rest of you doing?
Actually, yeah, looking at... Raybold's actually going to just put the medallion forward. Stop! The name of Malik!
All right, make a personality check.
So...
I'm going to take the dead body,
Which dead body?
the one of Aaron's character that was in the Lux Shrine that we pulled out and found out that he was dead.
Okay.
And
Is that a
I'm-
natural one?
No, that's a 7.
Okay. Nothing else.
and feed him into one of the tentacle holes. Just say, you wanted blood, here it is. Thunk.
Is that your partner in the wood chipper?
All right.
Slit the throat first and,
And all for a little bit of
All right, you do so. You hear a voice in your head saying, "Do you seek the blessing of Malik?" So, Anne, what are you doing?
Why am I not surprised that David is going to make a pact with the demon?
My character is hanging back.
Not an illogical choice.
Yeah.
Tom?
if there's nothing to attack,
There are giant tentacles coming
There's
out.
plenty
of
to
the ground.
attack. Join me.
but farming.
All right.
Yes.
Sure.
Berserkers all the way.
Okay. You can make attack rolls.
Me?
Yay!
Well, no, he is. You're running towards the chalice.
No, but I'm wielding a crowbar.
Well, you can attack or you can run. You can't do both.
If something comes at me, I defend.
Well, hold on. First off, Tom can.
Nope.
All right. You can. Your other character is attacking.
Oh yeah, with his hammer.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Same roll.
Yeah, 3s.
I think you need a new die.
All right, so new round. Let's see here. Or actually,
How
no.
could we miss?
Still going for the chalice.
Yeah, it will. All right, so you get to the chalice, you get to it, but a tentacle will hit you.
Can I whack at it?
You can whack at one of them. 2 of them are heading towards you.
I whack at one.
All right,
That'll be a 12.
that'll hit. Roll damage.
Crowbar is 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it would have been a 14 because the
Okay.
crowbar has plus 2. So 1d4.
No, you
3.
have a different
3.
number for your attack roll.
What?
See,
A crowbar will do is like a club. It'll do like a d6.
Yeah.
I know.
Or
but
no,
I have
club
a
does
plus
1d4,
1
okay,
because
so-
of the harsh winter.
yeah, but is that a +1 to attack or is that a +1 to damage?
To the attack rolls.
Okay, so that's the reason why your attack roll is different than your damage. You've got a +3 to attack.
Yeah, which I already calculated.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have a strength bonus?
Where would that be?
Under
Next to strength.
Yeah.
Mod 1.
Okay. You add 1 to that, so it's 3. Yeah,
So
3.
4 damage.
4 damage. The one tentacle reels back, but the other one hits you. And let's see here. It actually flings you.
Am I holding the chalice?
You are holding the chalice.
That's not that bad.
Yeah. It flings you towards across the room. Give me a reflex save.
18.
You're thrown into several characters. You take 1 point of damage. Are you still alive?
Yep.
All right. You have the chalice. So let's see if Tom's to... First off, do you accept the blessing of Malik or not?
Cheryl will.
All right.
Damn it, Cheryl! You're not my supervisor.
Those are great. You receive a +1 to your lowest
Snap
stat.
out of it.
You also get a corruption.
She's a halfling gypsy. What do you expect?
Tramp. Thief.
Let's see here. Let's your hair turns
To snakes.
You heard Malik start singing I Got You.
turns
Babe?
bone white. Your hair turns bone white. I'm sorry, what?
Do her and Malik start singing "I Got You, Babe" while holding each other's hands and tentacles?
No, unfortunately. So Tom, we just have to deal with your two guys. See if they make it.
Yes, they will.
One of the tentacles misses you.
That's Franz.
One of them will hit you with a 13.
And Argyle gets hit.
All right. So let's see what happens to him.
Does he become plaid instead?
It starts squeezing your character. Just wrapping around, constricting you. Give me a strength save.
5.
All right, so you take 4 points of damage.
He's still up and going.
Okay, so your characters can react. Yeah.
Or before I do that, can I actually do you mind to see if I... Oh, no, he needs to react to get out of this.
Actually, you guys were knocked down as...
Oh, we were the one knocked down?
I fell into it, but I'm holding the chalice.
Yes, you have the chalice. You can all escape. You just lose one more character. Or you could lose more characters to the...
It's
demon
Argyle.
tree with the tentacles.
I say, can I try one more time to command it to let him go?
Sure.
All right, although I pass it over to John Peter since he's a little more commanding.
Oh, yeah, no. It's a great idea.
By the powers of
No, go for it.
the Night Vale Community College and the dog park, let him go.
Dude, you don't mention the dog park.
Go for it.
All right, I'm just trying. 8.
Do you accept the blessing of Malik?
No.
Yes.
All right, you are immediately stunned as you're struck with dark energy. Tentacle wraps around your leg. Because you cannot resist. So unless someone else saves these two characters, they're gone. But other than that, you guys can flee. So is anybody else going to let them save them, or are they going to be dragged into them?
Run away!
Run away! So yes, no.
Yeah, Franz will haul ass.
Okay, so you're
I would
leaving
charge
Argyle.
for the chalice.
Franz doesn't know Argyle. His brother's dead.
All right, fair enough. So Argyle, and what about you, Aaron? Is anybody going to save?
Raybold's going to try to save John.
Okay.
So both of your characters are going down.
Yeah, no, the other tentacles are coming towards you. 2 more are within range.
So he's just going to try to, I guess, pry him. Would that just be a...
You make an attack roll to just whack it.
You know, I tried to appease this thing enough that we could escape,
All right, Raybold is also struck by a tentacle.
but you just had to take the hard way, didn't you?
I have the chalice.
All right, it starts dragging
Fair
Raybold towards the maw, which now begins to animate. So both your characters can give me DC 10 strength or reflex checks on your turn.
To get out or to...
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can do it.
That's negative.
DC 10. John Peter
DC
gets
10.
out.
Oh, DC 10?
Yeah.
He does make it.
John Peters gets out. Raybold is stuck.
Raybold is fed into the maw. So your two characters manage to escape. And Hodor away. So finally, the only door left is the northeast door. You open it up, and it reveals a trapdoor in the ceiling, which you can open up, and it takes you back to the surface near the standing stone or the sending stone. Sorry. So this is your way out. So do you want to revisit any of the areas, or are you going to flee with your prizes as they are?
Money! We got the money.
Which one of us has treasure?
It's whatever your characters have personally, and then there's the communal pool, which I assume your characters are all keeping between themselves.
Can I try to kill everyone to get all of the treasure?
Yeah, if you want to run player versus player, you're one guy versus, 10 other characters. That's going to work out real well.
And your barrel is gone.
I just pocket the chalice and go on my merry
They know
way.
where the chalice is. That's communal.
I don't think they want it after where I put it.
We totes do.
Yeah.
We totes do.
They did save your character's life, because they did slay the demon snake that was trapping him.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
No, Father Ted died.
The guy who was like scared shitless in the room.
I had no idea I was hiding in a barrel. For all I know, the people just showed up and the snake was already dead.
So with that, as you struggle through the trapdoor to the surface, the misty sky, which had once seemed so dismal, now nearly overpowers you with its brightness. In the distance, the great sending stone and the safety of civilization await.
Except
Many
we
who
see
ride with you will
lines.
never again suffer the watery beer of the soiled dove, the tavern where you go. But you have survived, and soon will have some coin in your pocket as you climb over the crumbling wall and make your way through the tall grass. You imagine even greater treasures to come, but in the back of your mind you can't help but reflect that a power one you'd sooner forget is now aware of you. Personally, Malak knows you. So you escape. You're a free company that actually got a bright prize and a gray prize, the necklace and the chalice. So you get to scratch your free company's name on the wall of the Soiled Dove, your adventuring company. So that is the name of the tavern. What is the name of your free company?
The Lonesome Dove got a little too lonely, and then it just got bad.
So what is the name of your
Underdogs.
adventure? The Underdogs. All right.
Let's see.
I will take the Underdogs. That's a pretty good peasant name.
Freedom Writers.
No, you're the only writer. Both of mine are still illiterate.
Yeah, you can rename it. You can name it Whiskers Brigade. Yeah, the Legion of Whiskers.
Mega Noodlers.
Mega Noodlers.
No,
right.
they're not noodlers. We're giggers. There's a difference.
All right, well, I'll just say the Underdogs. So this ends this adventure. All your characters who survive get to be a level 1 dude.
Holy shit.
John Peters.
So what we had 11 characters survive or 10 characters survive?
Only
I've
one
got 3.
survived.
1, 4, 3, 7 plus 2, 9 survived. Yes.
I don't know that I really count as surviving because I had to.
Yeah, no, there are ways. Actually, I forgot to give you an option. You could have had your replacement character be an opossum man.
Man, Russ!
Damn it, Ross.
I know, I'm a monster.
We just say we got one.
I
of
could
those.
have had a banjo. And
Okay.
I could have been totally.
All right, you have a opossum
Dude,
man.
he'll be a bard. He'll be a bard of the
No,
banjo.
yes, he's the opossum man character class.
Oh, well, fuck. Well, he can still have a banjo.
I'm fine with Brad. Brad's fine.
All right, so you guys like the system, like the adventure?
I
love
this
this.
system.
This is still hilarious.
Yeah.
This is great. Plus, that's a big ass book.
Yes,
So-
feel free to look through it.
Yeah.
And I'll resend you the
And
PDF.
by the way, David, congratulations for not
That's why I
trying to get
like
yourself into
this.
danger like a peasant should.
Yeah.
Hey,
It is awesome artwork,
long-lived
too.
peasants don't exactly exist,
Yeah.
but
You're not a very good peasant.
Yeah. All right.
I think I'm a great peasant. Because if you look at the pictures of the peasants in that one picture, they're all shaking with fear. It's like, you go first.
Yes.
I like this is probably Ross right here. The
Yeah,
skeleton
no.
going,
No. I love that art. That is the best art in the book.
Doing the
All right, so we'll see you
I want
next
to be
time.
this.